Naka-live na ba tayo? Hello, we're live! Wait lang, let me just share the live, guys. Let me just share the live quickly. Ayan. Hindi ko pa nakikita. Ito na pala, ito na pala. Hello, guys! Hello po. One moment, one moment. Na-pressure. Ayan. Mag-ano lang tayo. Mag-share lang tayo ng live. Hello. Hello everyone. Mag-hi naman kayo sa comment section habang sinishare ko yung live. Come on. Mag-hi kayo sa comment section habang sinishare ko yung live. Let's go, glow, grow to the highest level. Come on. O, ayan na sila. O, ayan na sila. Mag-share lang po ako ng live mga kaibigan. Bear with me. At magkakilala lang kayo dyan sa comment section. Hello, hello everybody. Welcome, welcome to my live stream where the live is the stream and the stream is the live. Charis. Ayan. Hello, teka lang nga guys. Just give me a couple of minutes because I'm trying to share the live stream to everyone. Okay? So, tawag dito, ano lang, chill-chill lang tayo mga sis. Chill-chill lang. Um, Jobs. Ayan. So tayo ay napakaganda ng topic natin ngayong araw na ito. Ayan, napakaganda ng topic natin ngayong araw na to kasi talagang maganda din ako. So, quits lang. Charis. 'Di ba? So mag-hi tayo sa comment section habang nag-share ko. Hello kay Teresita, hello kay Romel, kay Hana, kay Wendy Camon, kay Aaron, hello, hello, good evening, Leo, hi, Sharina, hello, Ben Camon, ayan, Jobel, hi, Raisa, ayan, Raisa Sigera, hello, Orlando, Azir, ayan, hindi tayo pwede magpatugtog kasi baka ano tayo, ma-copyright tayo for today's live, ayan, Jershon, hello. Ayan, Teresita again. And Shanley, hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. Guys, wag po natin kalimutan i-share at i-like ito. Kung hindi nyo pa po na-like yung page or na-follow yung page, baka naman pwede natin i-like yung page. I-follow natin yung page. At guys, our speaker for today is super galing. I've been watching her on TikTok and um, her links are also in the description box. And if you want to be in a community with all these very helpful virtual assistants, okay, and if you want to access free learning centers and free learning sessions and what they call this, challenges naman to start next week, please join Barangay VA Community Group. Nandyan po siya lahat sa baba. Yes, nandyan po siya lahat sa baba. Ayan, again, if you're here, say hi. Hello kay Angela. Ayan, hello kay Joseph. Ayan, hello kay Malu. And hello kay Zaira. Hello! Lagi kita nakita sa TikTok. Ngayon may kita mo na ako dito sa Facebook Live. Come on! Ayan. Ayan, o sige na. Guys, alam kong sobrang excited kayo. Comment excited if you're excited. Comment excited. Rafaela, hello. Nicole, hello. Ayan, comment excited. Dito pala todo. Abang ako sa page. Beshi. Beshi, nasa page talaga to. Huwag ka malito. Nasa page siya. We are live sa page. Okay? Sa LinkedIn and sa YouTube right now. Zai, of course, Zai, kilala kita mga beshi. Excited, comment excited if you're excited to start because mga sis, Wendy, hello. Madami tayo matututunan today from our very special speaker at talagang I'm very sure napapanood nyo to sa TikTok. Oo, napapanood nyo siya sa TikTok mga beshi. Oo, pagdating naman talaga sa social media management, digital marketing, talagang siya ang isa sa mga go-to. Okay, 8 years na siya sa freelancing. 8 years na siya sa freelancing. Okay, and then she's also a digital marketer. She helps brands of different niches. Ibig sabihin, hindi lang siya sa food niche, iba-ibang niche. Ayan, di ba? Ang flexible. And she is also a marketing coach. Coach? Bakit coach? Ano yun? She is also a marketing coach, and she is none other than, of course, your very own Catch Uy.
Hi,
Hello!
good evening,
Hi,
everyone. Good evening,
yes,
Jam.
evening, good evening. Mag-hi naman kayo kay Catch Uy sa comment section. Camille, ayun katrabaho si Camille dati sa Yabu, come on. Hi Camille. Oh, say hi to say hi to Catch. Say hi to Catch sa
Hi,
comment section.
everyone.
Napakatagal mag-hi. Oy, na-miss kita, G. G, I miss you. Ayan, napakatagal mag-hi. Naloloka ako. Mag-hi kayo sa comment section. Mahal ba mag-hi? Charis! Ayan, ang dami may nang nag-good evening. Delayed lang naman ang comments. Masyado lang talaga akong demanding. O, ang dami talagang nag-hi. Hello. Hi, hello. Ayan, so before anything else, no, bago tayo magsimula, alam kong ang mga audience natin ay napakarami ng gustong matutunan. Hala, si Rowena Creates nandito. Hindi ko deserve. Ayan, hello Rowena Creates. Tawag dito, napakaraming gustong malaman about your background. Catch, can you tell us about your background, please?
Okay.
Sorry, I think I lost you a little bit. Ayan. Pero mag-continue lang tayo to say hi sa comment section. Ayan. Continue to say hi. Ako lang ba, guys? Ako ba yung naglalag? Is it
Sorry,
me?
sorry. I think it's me. I think it's
Oh,
me.
there.
Na yung
Perfect, perfect.
yeah, sorry.
It's
Okay,
okay.
should I introduce myself to?
Yes,
Grabe ang
please.
formal ito.
Eh,
Okay.
chikahan lang to ha. Hindi kailangan formal-formal, no? Gusto lang namin makilala.
Okay.
Sino ba si Catch Uy? Ayan.
Okay. Sino ba talaga ako? So why should you like listen to me, Char? Um, I've been in the freelancing industry for like almost 8 years, parang 7 plus years, and then round off ko na lang. I started as a content writer. That's wherein I started my freelance journey, and then I got hooked into like social media kasi of course nasa Facebook, babad ako sa Facebook natin, Instagram. So that's where I learned how to grow Instagram accounts, mga Facebook accounts. And then eventually I learned na pwede pala yung pagkakitaan. So I told myself na why not learn it like the right way, di ba? So ayun, I've been in the digital marketing industry for medyo mataas na rin na time. So I think am I qualified ba? Jam?
Oo
Am I
naman.
qualified
Diyos
here?
ko, kahit sinong may experience qualified. Mag-share ng experience sa page ko, no? Walang tenure dito, di ba? Lahat qualified. Lahat may experience. Lahat may valid na story to share to my audience. Di ba? Tama ba? To our audience? Yes. Of course.
Ayan. Wow, ang daming nagre-reply sa'yo. Sana all.
Kaya nga
Anyways.
eh. Ayan, so tingnan mo si Catch, sobrang tagal lang nasa industry. Tingnan mo, ang kapal ng mukha ko, nagaganto-ganto ko. Wala pa nga akong 5 years, kaloka.
Hoy, hindi 'no. Grabe ka na. Ang dami mo na kayong
Charot, charot.
na-achieve.
Ay, mahilig kasi ako magturo. Oo, mahilig ako magturo kasi bago ako, trivia guys ha, bago ako mapadpad sa virtual, well, freelancer ako since 2018. Pero bago ako mapadpad sa virtual assistant world, guys, ay restaurant training manager ako. So, ako ay talagang mahilig magturo. And now, recently, guys, nakakaloka as of last week, ako ay isang ganap na part-time faculty member of my own alma mater. Yes, sa
Wow!
Benilde. Yes. Ayan. So
Congratulations.
talagang, alam mo, guys, wala sa plano yun, pero nasa puso ko talaga magturo. And that is the reason why I'm here sa social media. And naniniwala ko, guys, na hindi lahat alam ko, hindi ako perfecto. And that is the reason why I invite creators like you, no? And not just creators, mga kabarangay natin, no? To actually impart. Siyempre, hindi naman ako pwede magturo ng hindi ko alam. And that's why I wanna say thank you for saying yes to this. Sobrang na-delay siya kasi nagkasakit ako weeks ago. Pero at least now, ayan, bongga na. Sabi dito ni Angela, sabi ni Angela, Miss Catch, I'm from your TikTok. So happy for you both for the collab. O, di ba? O, di ba?
Wow.
'di ba? So, of course madami din natututunan si Catch, isa pa 'tong ang dalas mag-live, nakakapagod, hindi ko kaya. So,
Kapag may free time lang.
paano mo nagagawa yun? Like nagla-live habang nagwo-work kasi sobrang dal-dal ko, hindi ka nadi-distract?
Hindi naman, okey lang naman. More on kasi parang inaantok ako. So, when I got the live,
Ka.
yes, parang nawawala yung antok ko and I get to communicate with other, freelancers, aspirants. So, ayan, happy na din ako na nakakatulong. Though I don't really have passion in teaching, like yung sinabi mo na 'di ba, love mo
Yeah,
talaga
yeah.
magturo. Wala akong masyadong gano'n, pero if it makes parang life easier for people, lalo na about money siya, I think ano lang, worth the time naman siya.
Of course. And yung panahon natin wala pang ganito. And that's
True.
why, ang hirap, 'di ba, kapa-kapa. And that
True.
is why it's an honor to be able, I'm so happy to be able to, just like you, impart at makatulong sa ating
Yes.
audience. Kaya if you guys want to learn more, guys, check the description box. All her links are there. Follow her. Okay? And then join the Barangay VA, and please don't forget to follow my page, our pages.
True.
'Di ba? Kasi dito nagaganap ang mga free learning sessions natin. And if you're ready to start, mga besh, kasi si Catch, kakaiba, meron siyang slides. Meron siyang
Sabi ko kasi
slides.
first time.
Oo, hindi mo kinaya. May slide siya. If you're ready, comment ready. Come on, everyone. Comment ready. Comment ready, mga beshi. Ayan, comment ready if you're ready to listen. Ayan. And if we have questions along the way, please, ayan, please comment it here. Ayan, please comment it here. Ayan, always ready. Delayed ang ating mga no? Ang ating mga comment section. But anyways, I'm gonna give the floor to Catch because we are gonna talk about SMM, or when you say SMM, social media management or manager basics with Catch. Let's go. Ayan, the floor is yours, Catch.
Okay, thank you, Jam. Okay, before I actually start, I would like to say thank you to Jam. Like, he reached out to me like 2 weeks ago ata. And then, I was so shocked na parang, bakit ako? Ang daming ano dyan, mas magagaling. And then, sobrang parang joke ba to? Or ewan ko lang. So, lalo na yung nagpo-postpone si Jam, I was really like, nag-anxious ako kasi baka na-realize ni Jam na hindi ako perfect fit, parang ganun. So, this
Hi.
is my first time actually accepting a formal invitation. So, again, thank you, Jam, for the
You're
opportunity. Like,
welcome.
sobrang nahihiya ako kasi, even though, pag nag-join ka sa live ko sa TikTok, kahit, yung nakikita ko yung meme mo, parang nahihiya ako. Parang, andito
Grabe
sila.
siya. Grabe siya, oo. Ano ka ba, lahat talaga qualified. Basta kahit anong experience man yan, lahat qualified. Okay? Walang ganon, nagkasakit lang ako.
The overthinker lang. Ayan. So, thank you again so much, Jam, forever. I will really thank you. And aside from the opportunity, of course, mas marami akong matutulungan because you have like a larger network than me. And I'm able to parang spread din my knowledge, ganun-ganun. So, uy, magsabi ka naman para makapost ako.
Sige, mag-post ka. Mag-posting ka. Video to eh. Ayan.
Okay.
Hi, Catch.
Hi,
Hi.
Jam. Thank you.
Ayan. Share lang yan. Kasi at the end of the day, wala naman siya sa dami ng followers. Nasa paano tayo makakatulong. Again, we all have our own specialization. Imagine combining as one. Imagine the impact that we can give to our audience. So yan lagi ang mindset ko. Kahit kung sino man yan, kahit ano pa yan, basta may story to tell, I invite. Ayan.
Ayan. Thank you. Ayan. So, honestly guys, si Jam, una siyang nagkasakit, right? Kaya na-postpone. And then ako, yesterday, I had fever. And right now, actually, may fever pa ako. Pero I told myself, I cannot let this pass. So, I really need to, like, rest the whole morning. And then, I double-checked on the slides to make sure okay naman siya. And then, ayan, so, just like a warning, you're gonna expect me to have some water from time to time. Sorry, guys. And then maybe I'm gonna cough sometimes, so I hope it's okay. Okay lang ba?
Okay na
Ba-
okay yan. And thank you for showing up regardless. Ayan.
Okay, ayan. So, parang ang dami ng ready. Baka, anuhin na nila ako kasi ang tagal ko. Okay, I'll start. So, ayan, SMM basics with me. I should have put Jam here. I forgot. Ayan, yun ko lang
It's
na-realize. I'm
okay.
so mean. Okay, so here it is. The content of this webinar or this chikahan is all about me, my story, the skills you need, struggles as a social media manager, my struggles, and could be your struggles as well. How to be an effective SMM, tools and softwares that we use, my tips. Everything here is parang personal ko, parang experience ko talaga. So I'm speaking out from my heart and from my experience. So ayan. So all about me, I am a mass communication graduate. I have masters in leadership management. Tapos 7+ years na ako nag-freelance. And this is one thing that really shocks most people. Wala akong experience sa corporate world. Kasi nag-start ako when I was like, second year ba yun? Second year college. And love na love ko talaga yung freedom ko sa freelance. Di ba, Jam? Parang iba siya sa,
Yes.
though I haven't really tried corporate, pero napapansin ko kasi yung mga aunts ko na parang they have to wake up early, they have to take a bath and magsuot ng uniform, ganun. So, sabi ko, okay, I'll stick with freelancing. Ayan. So, since I was really determined to stick with freelancing, I told myself na parang, okay, I have to grow my career as a freelancer. So, that's when I invested on learning a lot. Like for yung una ko kasing gig is content writing because I'm a mass comm student. So syempre more on journalism. And then ayun, gumagawa ako ng essays, nag-e-edit ng essays, ganun. And then if you here have tried content writing, minsan lang siya, parang minsan lang may gig for content writing. So I told myself, I have a lots of free time, so why not mag-ESL? So nag-ESL ako. And then, like I told Jam, kanina na parang teaching is not really my number one passion. Though parang I love teaching, pero in ESL kasi, my students are not my target audience. Or like, hindi ko sila yung gusto kong turuan. Parang ganon. So, ang nino. But, ayun. So, parang, it's not for me. So, I transitioned into content writing talaga ako nag-focus. And then, gumawa ako ng blog ko. Kasi since magsusulat naman lang ako ng article sa iba, why not write for myself?
Yes.
And then, ayun, nag-travel ako. That's when after college ata, nag-travel ako. So, I created blogs about travel. And then, gumawa din ako ng website ko. And then, every time may nalalearn ako na skill, I always make sure to apply it on myself muna. Like, I don't offer them right away na parang, oy, I can create a website for you, parang ganun, kahit hindi ko pa na-try. So, after learning, I always implement it on my brand. So, ayan, I fell in love with website designing, tapos SEO, and then dun ko na, na parang, ang dead ng website ko if walang traffic or walang nagvi-visit. So, I had to tap into social media marketing. And then, ayun, sabi ko, ang dami pa palang ways to get traffic. So, that's when I learned digital marketing. And then, ayan, ngayon aspiring mentor na. So, that's about me. Just a snippet. Ayan. And then, my SMM story. Ayan, grabe. In-outline ko kasi, I have ADHD. So, I tend to go, like, jump from one to another. So, I'm trying to, help myself. I hope it's okay, Jam. Okay
It's
lang.
okay.
Ayan. So, I started when I was 16. Tapos nag-offer ako ng SMM in 2016. I started with content writing, ayan yung sabi ko kanina. And then, here's one thing, I did not trust coaches or courses. Kasi feeling ko, they're trying to steal my money. And they're
Correct.
trying to teach me something that I can, makikita ko lang sa YouTube. So, andun kasi lahat sa YouTube eh. Like, even how to create a design, parang mga sobrang, um, basic, andun lang sa YouTube lahat. So, every time a coach tries to sell something to me, parang sinasabi ko, ay, scam yan. Ay, yan, she's just taking my money. Kasi andun lang lahat sa free resources or sa YouTube or sa blogs. So, ayan, hindi ako nag-invest. And I think that's one reason why my growth is very slow. Kasi, pag may coach ka or like nanonood ka ng webinars, di ba parang nag-a-upgrade talaga yung skills mo even like sitting just in 1 hour compared to researching a lot of
Yeah.
YouTube
Yeah.
videos. So, ayun, parang yun yung mistake ko. Ayan, take note of this yung hindi yung feeling mo scam lahat. So,
Yes.
there are really coaches out there who are worth it. Ayan. So, I watched YouTube University, graduate here. And then, nag-utilize ako ng free resources, read blogs. Kasi, dati, I think I'm very old na. Kasi, di ba Jam, before, walang masyadong videos. More on art.
Wala, ano, yung panahon ko was full of full of like articles lang sa Google. Yun yung
Oo.
panahon ko.
Ako
Yun ang
din.
naabutan ko. Kasi ngayon, ang swerte nila kasi ang daming short form videos na straight to the point. Nung
Correct.
panahon ko, may mga videos man, pero like 30 minutes long and then sponsored yung videos. Tapos gusto pa
Oo.
nila lagyan ng ads placement. Nakakaloka. So, yung pinakasagot sa topic niya, nasa kalagitnaan, nahanapin mo pa. So,
Yes.
at least now, meron na tayong short form videos and all. Sobrang swerte din actually.
Oo, parang isang ano na lang kasi sometimes oo, andiyan nga sa YouTube lahat pero we have to take time gumagastos pa kami ng ilang oras para mahanap yung hinahanap namin. Wherein now TikTok parang isang hook lang na parang this is how you use it, parang okay, ito na yung video. Ayan. So, ayan, for my S&M story going back, I read blogs and of course, every time may nalulearn ako, I always implement it. So, I think that's my secret talaga in learning. I experience it firsthand na ako talaga yung gagawa.
Kasi madami catch naghahabol ng certificates pero walang applications.
Oh,
Your
correct.
certificates, ano lang, paper lang yan guys. Paper na may pirma, pero wala talaga siya pag walang application. Ayan. May
Pero
nagtatanong
Jam,
dito rin.
may
Yes.
question. Hindi ka ba dumaan sa phase na parang nangongolekta ka ng certificate?
Honestly ako, nung nagsimula ako guys, nagsimula ako freelancing, hindi ako sa virtual assistant world, nasa restaurant training world ako. Like, kasi nasa 5 years akong corporate as a training officer. Tapos, pag alis ka ng company, I started training restaurants
Mhm.
around as a freelancer. So, wala akong like training programs and all. Pero kasi, during that time as well, content creator na ako as a foodie content creator. So, I know Instagram, Facebook page, YouTube, wala pang TikTok yan eh. Wala pa
Mhm.
nun. So,
Correct.
every time I get clients, nalalaman nila na content creator ako na foodie. Sabi, huy, baka pwede mo i-handle din yung social media ko. So, mga 3 accounts ko na restaurant training, kinukuha nila din ako at the same time na social media manager. 2 contracts at a time. Kung simula nun, naging financial advisor ako, pinahandle na rin ako ng mga, noong nag-pandemic, pinahandle nila ng mga, sa akin yung mga social media pages nila kasi nga, mga tita, yung mga ka-branch ko, ayan, so hindi sila marunong, new normal, no? Tapos, ayun, hanggang sa nagkaroon ng pandemic, tapos nawalan ako ng trabaho kasi nga, restaurants wala na eh. Wala nang dine-in. So, nawala lahat ng contacts ko, nakaranas ako na sobrang boom, wala na akong work. Wala na akong work, so kaya ako tinry MVA, tapos social media manager. Wala na akong kinuhang mga training programs kasi familiar na ako. Nagka-free ako na training program sa agency na. Ganun yung akin.
Okay.
Tapos
Kasi,
self-learning. Tapos ngayon nagta-transition ako from management to marketer, doon ako nag-invest sa mga training programs. Ganun siya. So, si Tala, sabi ni Tala dito, yes. I guess si Catch din nag-invest sa training programs. Itong naka-flash.
true. Yeah. Nag-invest ako.
Oo.
Pero nag-invest ako after my growth na. When I thought na I needed to scale. Kasi, dun ko na-realize kasi na parang I've been, parang 8 years, parang the other year, 2019 ata, parang na-feel ko na parang ang daming nag-freelance nung pandemic, di ba? And then, I saw their growth na sobrang bilis. So sabi ko,
Yeah.
ano to, parang ouch, it's hurting me kasi I've been in the industry for quite some time na pero wala akong achievements na nakukuha nila. So I told myself baka it's time for me to up to upskill or to invest in courses. So ayun, parang naano ako sa pag-i-invest sa courses. And it's
Ano siya,
really
iba siya,
funny.
eh, 'no? Iba siya, 'no, if you
Oo,
invest.
true, true. Parang may accountability ka kasi nagpalabas ka ng pera, eh. Sometimes kasi iniisip ng iba 'pag free walang kwenta or wala kang makukuha. Pero natawa ako dun kasi akala ko same tayo na parang may phase din ako kasi sa freelancing dati na parang nagho-hoard ako ng courses for the sake of certificates.
Ako wala akong gano'n, pero uso siya now. Uso siya
Yes,
now,
oo.
oo. Humihingi sila ng certificates.
Ayan. So, I think it's just a phase. Don't worry. Marirealize nyo din after quite some time. And I see Jam keep on posting about, hoarding certificates. Tapos, walang, walang implementation. So, parang ouch. Ako to dati. Parang ganun. So, ayan. Don't worry guys. Marirealize nyo yan in the future.
Kaloka 'tong mga 'to, naghahanap ng mga scholarship, wala tayong scholarship. Pero may mga free learning session, hindi tayo madamot guys, alam niyo 'yan. Ayan, 'di ba? Ang dami dito, sabi dito ni Tala, Catch, paano niyo po in-apply sa self niyo, natutunan niyo, any tips po sa amin na mga baguhan po? How did you apply all the things that you learned daw from the training programs that you invested on?
Okay, the thing about social media marketing or management, it's because it's free. Kasi, I used, the first one that I enrolled kasi, nagbayad ako for web design. And yung web design, you need an additional budget to buy the domain and the hosting, di ba? So, it's kind of mahal din. So, hindi ka talaga makaka-practice nun kasi magbabayad ka pa unless you have the budget. The thing with social media kasi is libre siya. So, pwede kang mag-practice anytime you want. Like, any account you want, pwede ka gumawa ng mock-up client or you can create your own brand, di ba? So, parang, that's how I do my experience. For example, may na-learn ako. Sa website, I was lucky enough to have the budget to to buy the domain. But sa social media, wow, coming from here, kasi lately lang din ako gumawa ng brand ko eh. Pero dati, what I did was I looked for a friend who has a like a business, and then sabi ko na parang, hey, can I manage your social media accounts for 1 month? Parang ganun. In exchange lang of, testimonials. Kasi, in the starting phase talaga, even though, I don't know if you, encourage this jam ham, baka tayo dito.
Internship?
No, giving free services.
Yeah, of course. I believe in that because just like any job, 'di ba? Just like any job, may training, may internship or OJT, everyone goes through that because at
Mhm.
lalo na sa skilled jobs, 'di ba? The only way you get credible and exposure and experience is when you expose yourself out there. And of course, as someone who's baguhan, if you can get someone who can pay you right away, that's good. But if your purpose is to build your portfolio and exposure, of course, working for free is okay.
Yeah, parang
Depende sa
gano'n.
intentions mo eh.
True. So, yung dati kasi my aim was to like get experience. I don't care if I get paid. I don't care if hindi siya masyadong align talaga sa gusto ko. But the main goal kasi sa akin is to get experience. So, I did not care if may pera or wala. So, yun siya. That's my way of how I actually gain experience. Ito yung, if you frequently go to my live on TikTok, sinasabi ko na parang, you don't need a client to get an experience. You just need to parang apply everything on your account or on your friend's account. Kasi, ang daming nagbebenta ngayon eh. Even yung friends ko, yung mga ukay-ukay, yung mga lip tint business, ang dami. So, you can take advantage of those. Ayan. So, visibility lang talaga. Like, post on your Facebook account na, hey, I'm looking for business owners who want to, parang ganon, have their social media accounts managed by me for free, kahit 1 month lang, in exchange of, reviews. Parang ganon. So, that's it. Ayan. Word of
Ayan.
mouth. Ayan. Tama ba? Word of mouth is the best
Yeah.
promotion. Ayan. True. Ayan.
Yes.
And so, some coaches kasi or some of my mentors, actually, they tell me not to offer free services. Even the paid ones, yung mga ininulan ko na course, my mentors tell me na not to offer free services. But as for my case kasi, since andito tayo sa real world, I don't know if it worked for them or not. Pero reality, di ba, we have to sometimes really offer free services in order to really gain experience. So, ayun.
Yeah, and it's well, talking about sales funnel, free services leads to conversion,
Version, true.
right? Yeah. Sabi din ni Camille, sorry pero after this question, let's move forward. How
Yeah,
to
yeah.
sell yourself knowing that you don't have experience yet, but nagsa-self-study ka sa skills and tools?
How to sell yourself? Okay. Siguro a lot of people learn the skill na parang alam nila anong gagawin pero they don't know how to sell what they do. Like parang you already know the skill of social media management pero you don't know how to sell. So selling is another skill. Actually, skill yung pag-market sa ano mo. A lot of people have like parang they are the best web designer, they are the best brand designer, pero they still get stuck because they don't know how to sell themselves. So actually marketing or selling yourself is another skill that you must learn. So ayan. So that's another thing pala when it comes to social media management kasi every business needs a social media manager. So kahit online ka nagwo-work, I mean, if online ka naghahanap ng client or online ka nagwo-work, basically every business really needs a social media manager. And I think that's an edge to us, social media managers. Kasi web designers need social media managers. 'Di ba? Service providers din sila, but they need social media managers. And wait lang, I forgot the question. Ayan,
How do
yan.
you sell yourself daw knowing na you're self-studying pa and you
Okay.
don't have an experience?
So again, it's about the experience, no? I think it's really something that drags people down in terms of selling yourself.
A
I
lot.
think for me ano na lang, I had this in the slide pero I'll tell you na lang. Whenever you feel like you don't have yung reason na hindi ka makakuha ng client is because you don't have experience, then keep on applying what you've learned and gain experience until you're confident
You're,
enough to offer
yeah.
your services. Kasi sometimes kahit ilang push namin, even us, parang, go, kaya mo na yan. You already know what to do. Pero ikaw yung problema eh. You're not yet confident. So still, hindi ka makakakuha ng client pa ganun.
Ayan, thank you for answering. We're gonna park the rest of the questions. Keep on posting it there para maka-move forward si Catch. Kasi baka mamaya nasa slides niya pala yung sagot, di ba? So, thank you,
Yes.
Catch, for being patient with the question.
It's
Mamaya
okay.
may Q&A tayo at the end. So, don't worry mga beshi. So, makapag-move forward si Catch sa ating discussion. Ayan.
Okay, ayan. So, here I'm gonna be mentioning, actually this outline was made by Jam, ha. I really did not have the idea on what to discuss. So, Jam really helped me on this. So, Jam, thank you again. Ayan.
Talaga?
So,
Ano?
yeah, parang I just, start with the really basic eh. And then, parang ang dami ko palang, ay, oo nga, no, hindi ko pala na-mention ng ganito. Walang ganito. So, thank you.
Thank
Ayan.
you.
So, the skills you need to be an SMM. So, actually, dalawa tong slide na to. So, chill lang kayo, guys. If what you're looking for is not here. So, this is more on the attitude or the knowledge. Number one is resourcefulness. So, I'm talking about free or paid resources. So, even ako, ang tagal ko na ng freelance, I still refer to free resources. Ewan ko, do you still utilize free resources, Jam?
All the time. Kung kaya kong makamura o makalibre, all the time.
Sabi ng iba na parang freelancers, ay mayaman yan, bibili talaga yan. Pero sabi ko, ay, hindi ako freelancer kasi naghahanap ako ng mura eh.
At saka guys, ang daming mga content creators na literally spills out everything. You
True.
just, or you connect. Like, ako kaya, yung may kita mo sa TikTok, may save, diba? You can save videos.
Mhm.
Diba ngayon, you can categorize it, pwede mo na yung folder. Hala, pag may nakama-cross ako, isisave ko sa folder na yun. Tapos, on my free time, papanoorin ko, tapos isusulat ko. Ganun ang
Sa
ginagawa ko na.
TikTok?
Yeah, you can save the video and put it in a folder. Ganun na siya.
I
No.
did not know about the folder. Parang akala ko ano lang siya, iisa, in general lang siya.
Pwede na siya. It's a new update. Oo,
Ah,
nakakaloka si TikTok. Ang daming update. Ayan.
ayan. Okay, the next one is communication. So if you want to be a social media manager, the main ano talaga is to communicate because social media means parang it's to communicate eh. So, of course, usually before, wala pa yung marketing side, hindi pa ginagamit yung social media to sell our services. 'Di ba? It is used to connect to our family, friends, yung mga nasa labas, nakakapag-video call tayo, 'di ba? Dati yun lang yung main purpose ng social media. But now it's like a selling platform. Even TikTok, 'di ba, Jam? Parang may TikTok shop na.
TikTok is now an e-commerce platform. There
Oo.
are shops already. It's like Shopee. And if you are a small business online, it's good to really create an account, create a shop on TikTok because may program sila now where they get creators who wants to be affiliate marketers. So they can add it on their videos, your products, they can add it on their tabs, on their live. So yes, may live selling na po sa TikTok. Ayan.
Wow, grabe yung inano ng ano TikTok. Dati parang pa ano lang tayo,
Oo, mga
pa
wow lang
sayaw-sayaw
tayo
lang.
dati. Iba na,
Ayan. Iba
nag-evolve
na
na siya.
talaga. Ayan. So, yeah, communication is key. So, you need to know how to communicate. Even though you're an introvert, I am an introvert, pero
Ako din.
socially,
Charis,
ikaw din? Parang hindi ako naniniwala.
lahat kayo ganyan. Charis!
Ayan. So, pag introvert ka, you can actually still do this. Kasi ako, introvert ako pag nasa labas ng, like, personally. But online, I'm very good with online. Kasi hindi naman personal eh. So, um, ayan, communication is key. So, ayan, when writing, ang daming friends ko, or even sa TikTok, nag-comment they want to be a social media manager. But then again, they don't know how to write a caption daw. So parang, yun yung parang nagda-drag sa kanila na parang ayoko mag-SMM kasi I have to write a good caption. So, always remember that the social media, parang yung role ng social media is to connect. So, you don't have to really use fancy words or parang hindi na kailangan yung mga hard words. You have to make it,
Highfalutin.
yes, parang just actually dati ano din ako, parang guilty ako niyan kasi feeling ko if I use those kind of words, ang talino ko na, 'di ba? So then I realized na parang after a long time in the marketing side, parang naisip ko na it's really just better to use simple, brief, and concise. Na parang on point lahat kung ano man yung sinesell mo, yan na. Huwag nyo nang parang ipagandahin pa yan or i-beautify nyo pa until hindi na makuha ng mga nagbabasa yung ano, yung thought.
At
Okay.
saka catch, diba, your captions, the tone, the language that you use,
Mhm.
depends on your target market or audience.
Yeah,
You
on
have
the
to be
brand voice as
flexible
well.
that
On your
way. Yeah.
branding.
Branding as well. Yeah, diba? Like ako, buhay virtual assistant, hindi ako pwede mag-pure English dyan. Hindi
Oh my
pwede.
God.
Kailangan Taglish, diba? So, yun yung
Mhm.
akin. So, depends talaga eh.
True, true. And sometimes it all depends on the branding. Parang meron yun din yung parang based on your, yeah, on the branding and your target audience. Ayan. So, but still, parang, like, maybe the choice of words lang, Jam. Like, maybe, di ba? Like, you, parang Mayora, parang ganun, parang, oh my God, so cute.
Yeah, it's unique, diba? There's culture in there, you
Yes,
know?
and then kabarangay thing, na parang, ang cute naman, di ba? Parang
Thank
sobrang
you.
nafe-feel mo na parang, nasa barangay ka kasi may Mayora nga mo.
Kasi
Baka
VA
naghahanap ka
is
ng
so
ano.
intimidating. Pag sinabi mo VA, straight English, very
Yes.
competitive people. We want to create a culture na not just conducive for learning, pero hindi siya intimidating or comfortable. That's what you
Mhm.
want to show them, di ba? That's the reason
Yes.
why yun ang ginawa kong culture sa community ko.
So parang ano siya, may parang nag-comment na parang ang ano daw, I forgot which ano, is it on your TikTok live or one of your videos na parang ano daw, parang feel at home daw sila sa group mo. So
Ah,
ayan,
really? Ah,
yeah,
thank
I
you.
I think it's on your live. Di mo ba nabasa 'yun?
Hindi ko kasi nababasa yung iba, honestly.
Sana all.
Pasensya na.
Ayan.
Hindi naman.
Pero feel at home daw sila sa group mo. So sabi ko, ano kaya andito sa group ko, bakit hindi sila feel at home? Parang gano'n. So, napaisip tuloy ako. So, ayan, ay sorry. Okay, the next one is willingness to learn. If you want to be a social media manager, kahit hindi nyo na, kasi yung mga skills na malalaman nyo or mga skills na gagawin talaga ng, or task na gagawin ng social media managers, they're all very easy. Basta, willing ka lang mag-learn. Kasi, for example, we talk about scheduling or content creation. Kung hindi ka willing mag-learn, ang una talagang papasok sa isip mo is, hindi ko yan kaya. Or it's hard. Ayoko, hindi yan fit for me. Parang ganun. So, you have to be like positive. Pag narinig mo na yung word or like yung task, dapat you have to say something like, okay, i-search ko yan sa YouTube. 'Di ba?
Correct.
Kinds of people, even though dito sa localities, like dito sa community namin, sinasabi ko na, uy kuya, alam mo ba kung saan papunta yung, for example, papuntang Manila? And then they would say na parang, ay, hindi ko alam, hindi ko alam. And then I tell, yung isa naman, parang, kuya, alam mo ba kung saan papuntang Manila? Sasabihin nila, ay, okay, wait ma'am ha, isa-search ko muna. So parang, can you, there are two types of people talaga.
Yeah.
Yung, and I think those people, yung nagsisearch, are most likely to really win the,
Succeed.
to succeed. Ayan. So, you have to be willing to learn. Kasi again, it's true that everything is in the internet. Siguro hindi naman everything ha, pero everything in the social media world, in the social media management, is already in the internet. Ayan. The next one is, about willingness to learn pala. I want to mention the navigation and experiment because I really
Yeah.
see a lot of aspiring freelancers na sometimes I get, even though I like to teach, but sometimes, di ba Jam, yung parang binigay mo na lahat, pinakita mo na lahat, but they don't know na parang, saan i-click, saan hahanapin yan, di ba?
Correct.
Di ba? Parang,
Correct.
that's a red
You
flag na
know
kung ano
why?
yung client, di ba? Why? You start.
You know why, Catch? Kasi there are a lot of selective readers and watchers online. There are people na sometimes nagpo-post tayo, andun na lahat, literally andun na lahat. Tapos malaloka ka pagdating sa comment section, how po, paano po ba ganon? Pero nasa video na yung sagot.
True.
Diba?
True.
Even
Oo.
if you spoon feed, sabi ni Shane, ni City, even if you spoon feed your audience or your trainees, pag selective ka talaga, hindi mo talaga magagets right away. And yes, when it comes to learning style, navigating kasi your hands-on kinesthetic learning is better than me watching. Ganun ako eh. I don't wanna
Oo.
watch, I wanna discover. Pag may hindi ako ma-discover while actually navigating this software, for example, that's when I search how to like this. Gusto ko specific yung hinahanap ko. Ayoko ng how to run this app. No, how
No.
to create captions using this app. Ganun ako. That's how I
Wow.
learn. Yun yung akin. Pero
Pero
may iba
grabe ka
po
mag-search ha. Ganun ka specific talaga.
yes, ganun ako mag-search. Ganun ako. Kasi, watching the whole video or consuming the whole article takes so much time. And ayoko. Para sa akin, if you want to take an hour or two off my schedule, dapat may add value sa akin.
Okay,
Ganun.
true.
Time is gold. Alam mo yan,
Yes.
sa freelancing, di ba?
Time is gold. Per hour tayo ah. Di ba? Parang
Yes.
every time I get dito sa namin, parang, uy, ang mahal ng rate ko, tapos pinapaganito nyo lang ako. Parang gano'n.
Yes.
So, there are times like those. Ayan, so, ang dami kong even though, for example, tinuturuan ko sila how to schedule a post, and then suddenly, kunwari, may na-miss ka lang na part. So, they would say, ano yung i-click? Saan dito? So, whenever you get lost, this is my tip for you ha, even if, guys, if may clients, may sasabihin sila na gawin mo to, and then, hindi kompleto yung instructions, maybe busy si client or something, try ka muna mag-navigate konti. Andito pala siya sa tab na to instead dito. Parang ganun, di ba, Jam? Try
Yeah.
to experiment muna. Para you won't
Minsan kasi yung mga clients natin baka mairita na. Ano ba yan? Daming tanong. Wala ka bang Google? Di ba? Parang,
correct.
di ba? Pero, I wanna just put this out there. There's nothing wrong with asking.
True.
Wala. Pero, tinaman. Do your thing. Do your thing. Hindi lahat iaasa mo sa... Yung mga clients mo, kaya ka hinay kasi busy sila. Kaya niya
True.
pinapa-handle sa'yo kasi hello, ikaw magpapagaan ng buhay nila. Pero kung ikaw ay kukulitin mo siya from time to time at hindi ka marunong maging resourceful, baka maloka siya sa'yo, 'di ba?
Yes. Oo, parang mase-stress na tuloy siya. Instead of like taking time, parang kinukuhaan mo siya ng trabaho, parang you're adding more work to him. So
Yeah.
parang, 'di ba?
Why
So
did I
ayun,
hire you? It's
correct.
like I'm doing the work for you, right?
Oo, so may mga clients natin na parang ayaw nila laging tanungin, kaya sila na lang yung gumagawa. So what's our, 'di ba, how do we become an effective VA or service provider kung laging ganon? So as much as possible, try to navigate, experiment, parang ganon. The next one siguro to be like a social media manager, you need to multitask. Kasi ano kasi, ayan, nothing is wrong with asking, just ask the
Just
right
ask the right
questions.
question.
Yeah, yeah, true, true, true. Dapat ganun. So, hindi naman sa pinag-overthink ko kayo kasi even ako dati, parang, itatanong ko ba to? Paano pag nandito na to? So, ilang hours ako nagtitrip, parang, ay, wala talaga. Ay, i-confirm ko nga ulit. So, parang ang tagal na nun ng time. So, siguro, try to check na lang talaga muna if na-mention, di ba? Kaya nga, it's very important to read and pay attention. Lalo na pag binibigay yung, even yung sa mga how po, that question really scares me because how is hindi siya nasasagot in one sentence eh. Di ba, Jam? I think you have
Yeah.
to explain. So, ang hirap sagutin ng how. Ayan. So, ayan, going back, you have to know how to multitask. As an SMM, you have to do a lot of stuff. So, hindi lang siya, like, unlike other services na graphic design lang talaga, focus lang kayo sa design. Website design, design lang talaga. Here in SMM, you have to write the caption, you have to engage with people, you should know how to read the analytics, ang dami niyong gagawin. So, you need to know how to multitask. And then, of course, creativity. So, here's another thing then, like communication or the copy, natatakot sila mag-SMM kasi hindi daw sila magaling mag-design. So, that's one thing that I also experienced before na parang, tama ba tong SM for me? So, in creativity here, I'm not just talking about the design. It's about being creative in the ideas. Kasi may mga tao kasi na hindi magaling mag-edit ng videos or pictures, but they have this mga creative ideas na parang, di ba yung mga pakulo jam, like yung mga
Yeah.
promo, mga ganon, kasali na siya doon. And, ayan, the data analysis. Actually, data analysis is something that I did not study. It's something that I just parang naturally lumabas lang siya. Kasi data analysis, 'di ba, parang ano lang siya jam, it's very like common sense lang siya. Na pag maliit yung or di maganda yung analytics, syempre that means yung post is hindi effective or not
Yeah.
entertaining. Yeah, so that's parang very basic lang siya. So, I don't mean to scare you guys here, yung parang communication, resourcefulness, parang ganon.
Nanahimik nga sila oh.
Ano
Hoy,
daw?
mag-hi naman kayo dito kung okay pa kayo or still okay. Okay lang yan.
Ayan. Sige, I'm gonna make this quick. Sorry, baka
No,
ano
no,
na
it's
kayo.
okay. Hindi kasi, gusto ko lang malaman if they're still okay.
Okay pa
Ayan.
kayo, guys?
Oo, ipagalaw niyo yung baso.
Baso, please.
Okay pa daw. Oo. Huwag kayong matakot. Alam mo, eto masasabi ko sa inyo. Lahat kami, we all started somewhere and we weren't
True.
able to hit everything all at the same time. But, it takes time for you to embrace everything.
Correct.
Honestly. Honestly. So, huwag kayong ma-intimidate. O, yan. Buhay pa pala sila. Come on. O, buhay pa sila.
Okay.
O, go.
Ayan, buhay pa. Okay, yay! Okay, I'll proceed na. So, the basic skills here, I'm talking about not kasi ito, yung sa shinare ko dati, parang common sense na parang that's one thing that you should have. Diba? I think naman kahit hindi SMM, kailangan ganito tayo, VA or even in the corporate world, kailangan meron tayong ganito. So, ayan. So, the basic skills, shinare ko din to sa YouTube ko. The RPDCSM process that I created. Parang, hindi nyo siya masasearch sa YouTube, itong RPDCSM, kasi I made this process para hindi, kasi sometimes, like I said, I have ADHD, so I tend to get lost talaga na parang, oh my God, ano na yung kasunod na gagawin nito? So I have to write these things down para in case mawala ako, babalik-balikan ko yung notes ko. So, the first thing that you have to learn or to know is research. So, if you want to be a social media manager, you need to learn how to research. So, you have to utilize Google to the fullest. Like, pang ilang page pa yan. Kasi I know some of you, even me, na parang nagsisearch sila sa Google, yung first page lang yung tinitingnan na results.
Oo. Yung mga magaganda nasa dulo, girl. Oo, may
Yes.
pang-ads lang talaga yung nasa pages 1 and 2, kaya sila nandyan. At magandang SEO.
Correct. So, sometimes kasi, honestly not all content with good SEO are value content. Di ba,
Yes,
Jam? Usually.
yes, yes.
Nasa likod sila, guys, so utilize
Oo.
them. Tapos take advantage of free resources like this one, yung mga ina-offer ni Jam na free webinars, ganun. Sobra-sobra. You're so lucky, I cannot stress enough, na ang daming content creators ngayon na sobrang gustong tumulong. And Jam, speaking of Jam, na parang yun talaga yung passion niya na magturo. Diba? Ako parang side, ano ko lang to parang let's just say na side passion or parang just to help people kasi mahilig talaga ako tumulong. Pero hindi ako mahilig magturo. So, I help in different ways, like
Yeah.
volunteering, ganon, but not really teaching. So, you're very, take advantage of Jam. Ayan.
I-take sanay naman ako mag-take advantage. Shut up!
Ayan. Take advantage of Jam because I'm pretty sure na isang request niyo lang is gonna really
Hoy!
do
Marupok
his best.
ako! Charis.
Ayan. So, yeah, just ayan, research, utilize Google, take advantage of resources, blogs if you have time, instead of scrolling on TikTok watching dancing videos. I'm not saying that you shouldn't watch pero
Yes.
instead, if you have the time, watch educational videos. Like, sobrang nakakatulong siya. And
Or
TikTok,
catch
yeah.
podcasts, right?
Yeah,
Podcasts.
podcasts. Yeah,
Instead of
true.
just listening to music, podcasts.
Yes, correct. Actually, hindi ko na-try nasulat dito, pero honestly, I deleted or like I canceled my subscription on Apple Music kasi nagpa-podcast na ako. So habang naliligo ako, yun yung pinapakinggan ko. So ang dami kong learnings doon. Do you have like podcast ano ba yan?
Podcast
Favorite?
Ricos. Ikaw, ano
Yeah.
Rico mo? Ano favorite mo daw?
For me, si Michael, wait lang I forgot his social media examiner. Ayan, siya talaga yung parang go-to, ko. Wait, I'm gonna check
Ako,
it.
ang favorite ko, of course, yung sarili kong podcast. Boy, Virtual Assistant Podcast.
Ay,
Hoy!
hindi pa ako
Meron,
nakapanood ng podcast mo. Wait.
meron talaga akong podcast, 27 episodes na kakaano ko lang talaga. Kaka-publish ko lang kanina. Wag mo kang ano doon.
Today! Oh, sige. I'm gonna, I'm gonna,
I'm changing my approach ko sa podcast. Sabi ko, buhay virtual assistant, pero bakit ako nagtuturo? Di ba buhay? So pagdating sa podcast, ang redundant nagtuturo ako sa TikTok, nagtuturo ako sa YouTube, nagtuturo ako sa live. Dapat dito naman, kinikwento ko anong buhay ko bilang isang virtual assistant. So,
true.
if you wanna know that the real talks of the life, di ba, of a virtual assistant, no filter, pero may konting lessons pa na at the end of the day, come on, Buhay Virtual Assistant Podcast, Spotify.
Is this in Tagalog? Tagalog to, Jam?
Taglish. Buhay,
Ayan.
opo, nasa search nyo lang po, Jam Blauta sa sa Spotify, lalabas si Buhay Virtual Assistant. Ayan.
Yes, true. Ayan, nakasubscribe na ako. Subscribe na kayo.
You.
Ayan. Kasi actually, ang dami kong podcast na Cristo, si ba to? Pero ngayon, parang tonight may pakikinggan ako na podcast bago. J yung name.
Sino?
Si Jam.
Okay. Yes! Ano yan? Chikahan yan. Oo.
Okay, ayan. So, honestly, aside from the things that I learned from you, eto lang ko lang, parang insert. What I love about Jam is his energy. Like, sobrang ako sometimes, yung sa mga TikTok niya, parang, ang demand, like kanina, na parang, oy, mag-hi naman, ang tagal niyo naman, pero parang joke lang pala. So, it's something na parang it really, kasi ako, even me, seryoso ako mag-TikTok, diba? Parang, guys, this is me, parang ganon. But Jam here is like, like, nasa na yung mga yes nyo, ready nyo, tapos, ayan, so, It's just the energy itself na parang, okay, eto pala yung energy ng isang virtual assistant. Dapat, ayan. So, but
Yes, demanding kasi
it's
ako in real life eh. Demanding ako in real life.
talaga?
Charot lang ito naman, hindi naman.
Hindi, totoo. Hindi. Or
Hindi ako
hindi. Kasi,
demanding.
parang kang seryoso eh, pag nagde-demand ka.
Pero
Parang,
girl, in public, I'm like, especially, pag mag-isa ako, I'm silent. Kaya,
totoo.
tingin ng iba, sometimes they feel, may mga nag-message siya, Jam, nakita ko dito, pero parang wala ka sa mood. Kasi sa totoong buhay talaga, tahimik ako. Kasi sometimes, kasi, hello, nagtuturo ako sa school, social media, video creator, nagpa-podcast ako. Pwede bang sometimes, huwag naman tayo magsalita? Alam mo yon?
Yeah. Parang silent moment. Actually, ano ko din yan, na-learn ko din yan when I actually enrolled in a yoga class. Sabi nila, at least try to be silent for 15 minutes a day. Yung kahit silent ka lang and wala kang ginagawa, of course, parang try to meditate, parang ganun. Healthy daw siya. Pero di ko siya nagagawa kasi parang gusto ko mag-TikTok tsaka mag-scroll. Ayan.
Oo. Late daw si
Yeah.
Monique. O, okay lang yan.
Oh, ano yan?
Recording to.
Ay, oo.
Ay,
True. Yes.
ilalagay sa late. -1. Charot.
Yes.
Go.
Mag-ano ka ng excuse letter. Ayan.
Oo.
So, the next one is the planning. So, basically, after the research, di ba? Kung for example, may client ka na, for example, let's just put it that way, you have a client in the, let's say, pet industry. Syempre, yung mga i-research nyo is all about the pet industry din. Di ba? Alangan naman research kayo about real estate and everything else. So, ayan, your research is very important. Kasi that is the parang basis of your planning. Diba? Hindi pwedeng magpa-plan ka agad without research. Diba? Even before like we establish a business, kahit dito sa bahay natin or sa barangay natin, kabarangays, we have to do like market research or research before we actually put up like a store kung ano man yung ibibenta nyo. So, planning is an essential skill in social media management. Okay?
And
And then, of
Kat,
course,
ewan ko kung nagdumaan ka sa ganito, na parang, eto sakit ko to,
ano yan?
whenever I plan for content for my clients, ang sakit ko is, ito yung gusto ko, ito yung trending sa amin. Pero, hindi naman yun ang need ng audience mo, hindi naman siya taga-Pilipinas, iba yung trend sa kanila. Dumating ako sa ganung phase, kaya sabi ko, oh my gosh, Jam, ano ba to? Account ba to? Parang ganon. So, hindi siya nag-work, di ba?
Oh, true. Honestly, ganun din. Yun yung ano ko. Pero hindi yung trending. Yung problema ko before is when I had my first international client, nag-schedule ako ng post. And I schedule it at around 3 p.m. here. And that's 3 a.m. there. So sabi ko, bakit ko sabi ko, bakit ko
EST
engagement
yan, no?
ko?
Eastern
Yeah,
time.
oo. Hindi ko na ano yung time. So it's very funny and very tanga of me. Pero parang first time ko kasi, so di ko naisip yung time difference. So sabi ko, bakit walang engagement man lang? Kahit
Oo,
isa man
tulog
lang.
talaga sila.
Oo.
O, diba? Kami din may mga bloopers kami, guys. Kaya huwag kayo matakot.
Yeah.
Laban lang. Oo.
Oo. Tapos, of course, sinishare ko yung mga, mga mistakes. Diba, Jam? Yun yung purpose
Oo,
namin.
yun ang
The
importante.
people ahead of you will share their mistakes para maiwasan nyo siya. And that's the beauty of having a coach. Kasi yung mga coaches, they tend to be very transparent na parang, ito yung nangyari sa akin, wag mo na itong gawin. Parang ganon, di ba? Ayan. So, ayan, planning and project outcome. So, syempre naman, like us, even in real life, napapansin namin na parang, pag ito yung ginawa ko, posible na ito yung mangyayari. Di ba? So, if I spend my 100,000 today, tomorrow, posibleng wala na. Parang ganon. So, it's just like with social media management, you're able to project what the future outcome is. Ayan. The next one is design. Ayan. So, here, I mentioned here Canva. Kasi Canva is really, di ba? Very, oo, like, ewan ko, yaman na ng Canva, promise.
Kung may jojowain ako si Canva, kasi kasama ko always.
Sure ka, si Canva?
Oo, si Canva, hindi ako nagjojowa. Gusto ko pera. Charot!
Oo. Ayan, so sa Canva, it gives you literally everything, the flyer, social media posts. Even this one that I created, it's from Canva. And
Yes, slides.
this is one thing na mention ko kanina na I didn't want to be a social media manager when I knew na ako pala yung mag-e-edit ng mga posts. So, what I did is, every time may weakness ako, hinahanapan ko muna siya ng parang alternative. So, for example, I'm not good with design. Bumibili ako ng templates ang dami kasing nagbebenta ng templates ng ng Canva. And if wala kang budget ng Canva templates, then there are a lot of Canva templates din na nasa website na talaga nila.
Yeah.
So, you can definitely take advantage of those. Ayan,
Pero
so
catch, sometimes, 'di ba, yung creative juice mo made-drain. Ang ginagawa ko, tumitingin ako sa Pinterest or sa Google ng mga
ay, oo,
fake
oo.
designs.
Pinterest, true. And sometimes sa dati, in the research phase, lalo na pag alam mo yung mga people in the industry, yung parang big in the industry mo, you get to get din, parang inspiration din sa kanila. Though it's not copying naman kasi you're just taking inspiration, di ba, Jam?
Yeah,
Okay.
inspiration lang.
Yeah, inspiration lang para ma-inspire tayo, di ba, Jam?
Oo, kasi hindi puwedeng hindi tayo inspired, makikita sa design.
Correct. So, parang it's really important na nasa good ka, parang kung baga you're healthy enough or you're happy or in the mood na gumawa ng content to make sure that,
Yes.
magiging effective. 'Di ba sabi nga nila pag nagluluto ka tapos hindi ka masaya while you're cooking, yung pagkain mo daw
That
is hindi
it will
maganda.
reflect.
Totoo
Yes.
'yan?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Nagluluto ka?
Oo. Yung tita ko, alam ko emotional siya, eh. Oo.
Totoo?
Kaya gano'n. Oo, totoo yun. Kasi 'di ba parang give na give ko, okay, ingredients kailangan masarap, lalagyan ko ng mas maraming mozzarella, mga gano'n, 'di ba? Parang pero iba parang 'pag 'pag wala ka sa mood, gano'n talaga.
Okay, true,
Ako
true.
gano'n ako, yun naramdaman ko sa mga luto niya, eh.
Ay, really? Nararamdaman niyo talaga?
Oo.
Ayan. So, with design, kahit hindi ka sobrang galing, basta nasa mood ka lang, di ba, Jam? Ayan, sasarap talaga yan. And then, of
Yes.
course, the next skill that you need to have or to learn is copywriting. So,
Yun talaga
nakakatakot siya
ayoko.
pakinggan.
Ayoko ng copyright. No!
Should
Ayoko
I
ng
tell you,
copyright.
do you guys know that I still write my copy, like manually? Ayoko talaga mag-trust sa mga
I don't
copy
use
AI.
those AIs, copy.ai. I don't use
Mhm.
those.
Siguro I just use them for emails kasi there are sometimes na I don't know how to say it to my client. So, naghihingi ako ng tulong kay Copy AI on how to say it nicely. For example, I'm asking for a raise or I'm resigning, parang ganon. Sometimes kasi I can be straightforward na I'm not happy with the work anymore, parang ganon. So, parang,
Yan ako, ganyan ako. Straightforward.
ay, really?
Naloloka nga ata minsan ibang klase, sobrang straightforward ko. Minsan nasasabi ko, sorry, it's your mistake. Mga ako sa kanya.
Oo.
Minsan.
Really?
Pero
Ayan.
kasi sila din, Americans, are straightforward. Ganun sila.
Okay,
I don't
true.
like it.
Diba?
It's ugly. Ganun sila, di ba? It's ugly. It doesn't work. Ganun sila.
Correct,
So
correct.
ako din, nahawa. Di ba? Ganun din ako.
Nakakatakot ka naman. Oh my God. Okay, guys. Please support me here.
Oh,
Jam is
hindi.
so
Grabe ka naman.
straightforward.
Hindi. Sinishare ko lang kasi
Oo.
straightforward talaga ako.
Ayan. So, that's how I use Copy AI. Pag may magsisend ako ng email sa clients ko, in a good way. Kasi, yun nga, parang straightforward ako. And sometimes, medyo mean siya pakinggan. So, ayoko na parang, ayun takot kasi ako makasakit ng yung feelings. I don't know. Parang, yun din yung parang weakness ko na I cannot really straightforwardly say things na nafe-feel ko. Ayan, so in writing captions for me, I start with 5 Ws and 1 H. That is because I am a mass communication student. So, parang when you're writing kasi a news or any article, we always start with 5 Ws and 1 H. So, it's very easy for you to find or to write an article or a caption if alam mo kung ano yon, what, when, where, why, tsaka how. Ayan, and why. So you can also use AI tools that generate copies, take advantage of free sources like hooks, scripts, and more. So yung mga nag-share din ako ng TikTok, sa TikTok, yung mga hooks na pwede nyo gamitin. So that is something you can start with. Ayan. So the next skill is scheduling. Scheduling is probably one of the easiest for me. Kasi
Ako,
parang, di ba,
favorite ko yan.
yeah. So parang ano mo na lang siya, i-drag and drop, then copy and paste your content or your copy, and then yun na siya. Parang ang taas ng ano ko, parang nakaka-breathe out talaga ako ng sobrang maano pagtapos na yung scheduling kasi
Pag
wala na.
nakita mo nandiyan na naka-layout na, makakahinga na ako.
Ayan, monitoring and engagement na lang, which is you can do any time of the day, and then yung monitoring at least once a week, di ba? So, ayan, so yun lang yung basic skills na kailangan nyo guys if you want to be a social media manager. Di ba Jam, hindi naman siya ganun ka-complicated as it sounds.
It's when you're doing it iba eh. Parang it's automatic. Alam mo guys, everything takes time. Ako yung masasabi ko, you will be super slow and very parang overwhelmed at first, but if you do it every week, ano lang yan guys, parang natututo ka maglaro ng ML. 'Di ba? Nung bago si ML, gamitin natin si ML, na dami nag-ML. Sino nag-ML dito? Comment here. Nung bago ang ML, mga kaibigan, mga kabarangay, nung tayo ng unang naglalaro, 'di ba? Lagi tayo namamatay, hindi tayo confident magturo. Pero paano tayo maabot ng mythic? 'Di ba? Paano tayo nambubuhat ng mga baguhan? Kapag lagi natin nilalaro, parang kahit natutulog ka na, nag-ML ka pa rin, feeling mo ikaw si Balmond, ganon, di ba? Umiikot-ikot ka din ganon.
Balmond user ka ba, Jam?
Ako si Farsa with the peak of...
Okay. Odette ako Odette.
Pwede tayo mag-partner sa ganon. O, diba? So, ibig sabihin ko is, it takes time. Until such time na, hey, you're super sanay na with it. Kahit nakapikit ka, kaya mo nang gawin. Kaya mo nang ituro. It really takes time. Diba? It's all about time, effort, and patience talaga. Pagdating sa kahit anong trabaho.
Yes. Hindi lang siya sa SM.
Luwilier. Leo ang tsaka nun. MLM Luwilier ang Jologs. Charot. Diba?
Oo. So, dati kasi, wait, nag-feedback ata.
Hindi. Okay naman.
Is it me? Ayan, okay.
No, it's okay.
Ayan, so basically kasi, pag itong skills na to, pag itatry nyo siya ngayon, like Jam said, sobrang matagal siya. Like, it will really take time. But if you keep on doing it, like after a few weeks or months, mapapansin nyo, if you want to track your progress, yung dating 5 hours, magiging 4 hours na lang. Diba, Jam? Yeah. And then 3 hours until such time that you create those in just 1 hour na lang or 2 hours.
Tapos, lalaitin mo yung mga unang gawa mong mga graphics, diba? Ang tsaka-tsaka, yung mga first videos mo.
Oo. So,
crazy, ayoko na.
Ayan, ito yung sinabi ng mentor ko. Sabi niya, the first post that you have on your IG or your kahit ano man yan, is parang, it's really gonna suck. So, it is, parang yung purpose nun is something na parang lalaitin mo in the future. So, ayan, kailangan, you have to be open with that. Don't worry about others telling you na parang, ayan, pangit yan. Slow progress or little progress is still progress.
Oo. Ngayon pangit yan, pero next week maganda yan. Gumagano ako.
Ay, ako mali eh. Baliktad eh.
And then, alam mo, if sa mga bago lang po sa Barangay VA na community group, you know what? Hindi yun yung first, FB group, yung una ko, Deads talaga. Ang boring, ang pangalan, JB Learning Center. Intimidating.
Pwede ba tawa sa learning center?
Sabi ko, ang tsaka. Di umulot ako ng panibago. Ayan, mas lively ngayon, di ba? So, you learn from your past mistakes. That's how it is. Okay?
You learn from Jam. Huwag nyo nang gamitin yung learning center.
Pagka nilait ka, bakit? Ano ba yung unang ginawa mo? Kaya mo magawin to? Ganun ako, te.
True, correct. Buti ako nakapag-start, nag-try. Ikaw, lait ka lang.
Ano ka dyan? Ang ganood ka na lang. Charot! May hugot.
Wow, nang-aaway eh.
Very cool.
Yan. So this is
Go.
just the skills, guys, na kailangan yung ma-learn or yung mga tasks talaga. So, actually, this is my process. This is how I do my social media. Do you do like this, Jam? Or
Maganda,
you
may
have a process?
structure. I like it.
Yeah, you
May
have,
structure.
eto lang, okay. Kasi parang, sometimes nauuna yung copywriting tapos design. In my case kasi, since design is my weakness, inuuna ko siya. Ayan.
Yeah.
So, the next one is the struggles I have as a social media manager. So, number one is the fact that I have ADHD. It really is, ewan ko lang it really gets in my way because today I like social media, tomorrow I will like branding, and the next day I'm gonna do web design. Parang ganun ako. I jump from one niche to another. That's
Alam
the
mo,
reason
may
why.
ganyan din ako, dear. May
Ay,
ganyan din
really?
ako. Pagdating sa learnings,
Mm-hmm.
sabi ko, unahin ko yung SEO. Maya-maya ang pinapanood ko ads na. Tapos sales funnel. Ganun ako.
Yes. Parang, ewan ko, pero hindi ka naman diagnosed. Hindi naman.
I am not sure. Hindi pa naman nagpapacheck. Pero feeling ko. I
Feeling mo
don't
lang.
know. I don't know,
Ayan.
honestly.
Pero, baka meron din, di ba? Pero, nag-research yun kasi ako na parang what if I don't succeed because of my ADHD? Kasi, syempre, di ka magiging consistent eh. So, ayan, if you go to a doctor naman, may advice naman silang binibigay if you do that one. So, I think that's really one of my struggles in SMM. So, as a freelancer at kabuuan, even in my life, yung mga libro, sobrang excited ako bumili ng libro, nang-hoard ako. Pero pagdating sa bahay, wow, isang page lang yung babasahin ko, wala na yan.
Pareho tayo. Nandito pa nga isa ko libro eh. Why?
Ayan, so,
Another checklist. Check na naman yung part na yun.
oo, try mo, magpa-diagnose ka. And they will give you some, tips on how to overcome those, practices. Ayan, so, here, parang naglagay ako ng mga struggles ko na may answers na. So, guys, take note of this. Am I good enough? This is really one thing that is always asked. This is very common sa freelancing. So, itanong nyo sa sarili nyo, okay, what makes me good enough? Tapos, yun yung gawin nyo. 'Di ba? For example, hindi ako i-deserve maka-client or hindi ako makakuha ng client because, yun nga, wala akong experience. Like this one, I do not have an experience, I can't get a client. So, parang if yun yung rason mo, edi gawin mo siya para magawa mo na yung gusto niyong gawin, 'di ba? For example, what makes me good enough? So my answer is experience. So since yun yung feeling ko na kulang sa akin, then gagawa ako ng experience or I will have experience until ayun, I can really tell myself na okay, I'm already good enough. 'Di ba? Yan. So same with I do not have experience, I can't get a client. So if you have no experience, create that experience. And ang kagandahan, like sabi ko kanina, sa social media, it's libre siya. So you can actually create that experience. Unlike sa SEO, Facebook ads, di ba? In order to experiment on Facebook ads, you have to pay. Di ba, Ja?
Spend money.
Yes.
It's really like that.
Sa social media management, hindi eh, kasi organic siya. So wala kang babayaran. Yan. And then, ayan, ito yung struggle ko din right now, Jam. Ay, wait lang. Ayan, what if my client is not happy with my work? Parang, meron ka bang ganito?
Of course, everyone goes through that. Kaya I always ask them, what's your objective? What do you want? Ganun ako.
Mm-hmm. Tinatanong ko, yeah.
I always believe na if you guys don't have like a strong communication with your client, mahirapan ka dyan. Hindi mo mamimit your expectations. I need to know your expectations first and what you really want.
Yes.
Kasi syempre, sa first pass mo, okay, may konting mga revisions. Para on the next ones, okay na. Ganun ako. With my work, dumating sa point na parang nagbibigay silang feedback. Ako naman, yun ang importante guys, you need to learn how to accept feedback. Kasi that's how
Yes.
you excel.
You learn, yes.
Ganon siya. So that's really one way to grow. Ganon siya.
Ayan.
All about setting expectations ako. Ganon, always.
So I think that's really no important to set expectations ahead. Pero alam mo Jam, even though I have that one, like I always, 'di ba, we have like questionnaires we give to our
Mhm.
clients or even in the discovery call, like what they want to happen or what the success look like to you in a month working with me. So they have this parang goals, and then at the end of the day, even though you've reached those goals, they still kulang pa din.
Ganon din tayo on our own eh. We have goals. Once you reach it, parang, oh my gosh, I need to take it a little more higher.
Yes,
The thing
higher.
is, the thing is, we will not stop. We will not stop reaching goals and increasing goals. So it's normal. It's normal talaga for
Yeah.
me.
Okay. I think there's nothing wrong with us naman guys. Pag ganito.
Oo, wala.
Okay, ayan. So, not being able to meet my clients' expectations, meron din yan. It's very common. Even now, lalo na sa design, when I do web design, and I keep on sending them proposals, yung mga design, kasi dinidesign ko muna siya sa Photoshop before I implement it on the website. And then sometimes nakakailang send.
Revisions.
Yeah, so it's kind of parang sometimes it makes me feel sad na parang pang ilan na to. It's not that I'm tired ha, pero hindi ko ba nagigets kung ano yung gusto niya. Parang ganun. Parang nagda-doubt ako sa sarili ko. So, ayan. It's normal. And then, not being able to retain my clients, that's also one thing. I had like social media management client before. Hindi ko siya na-retain. After 3 months, nag-end kami ng contract. And that was something really, parang nakakaano siya. Parang napapatanong ka sa sarili mo na anong kulang. Diba, Jam? Parang, do you have those times din? Parang, hindi sila retain?
Ako kasi, um, it's really about commitment eh. Two-way thing talaga
Mhm.
lagi. Ako kasi, ang mga clients ko now are long-term. Like, when I started as a virtual assistant, yung una kong client, up to now, client ko pa rin sila. Ganun siya.
Wow.
Sa restaurant training ko naman, nakakat yung contract ko because nagka-pandemic. So,
Yeah.
ako kasi, I'm more of relationship building eh. Relationship building and really being, open to communication lagi. Like, what do you want?
Oh,
Kasi ako yung taong, I don't just say yes. So, if you tell me na, hey, I want to reach more followers until this month, sasabihin ko, what do you want? Followers or conversions? Because followers doesn't matter.
clarification, no?
Ganun ako. Because you don't need followers if you want conversion. Ibang strategy doon. So ako,
Correct.
ganun ako always. And I think that's what they like about me. I don't just, kasi always remember na you are appointed there because you're the expert for that.
Expert. True.
'Di ba? For that specific task. Now, you tell them na anong dapat, what's the right thing to do. 'Di ba?
And
You guide them.
but you know,
Ganun.
Jam, there are clients who don't know what they want. Like they don't know what they want. 'Di ba? Pansin mo, did you have
Yes,
clients like those?
I have a lot of those. I talked to one like yesterday and ako na nag-guide. Sabi ko, okay, normally ganito yung ginagawa ng gantong clients ko. They want leads, so ito yung ginagawa namin. Are you open to try this kind of approach, this strategy? Ganun ako. We try
Mhm.
it. After that, oh, what do you think? Ano pang gusto may adjust natin? Ganyan ako. Ganun lagi. Ako kasi, I always communicate. Yun ang pinaka-importante sa lahat.
Yes, communication
Communication.
is key.
Yeah.
So, wait, ayan. So, not being able, ako honestly, I have to be transparent. I cannot really say that even though I've been in the freelancing industry for like a long time na, I still have like clients I cannot retain. And then maybe siguro, napansin ko lang na maybe we're not the right fit after a few months. Lalo na pag nag-iiba na yung strategies nila or yung gusto nilang makamit, which is hindi ko na din kaya. So, I just
Yeah.
need to let them go or else both of us will just get, di ba,
Ganun
nadidisappoint.
ako, Catch. May isang beses pala akong ganyan na parang may nilet go akong client because yung plans ko
Mhm.
for that specific brand is something that you know it's effective but they don't want to go for it, na alam kong masisira yung sarili kong brand pag pinush through ko to, doon ako nagle-let go.
True. Kasi mas alam mo kasi, 'di ba,
It's
yung
all
magiging
about trust
protection.
eh. I cannot work with people I can trust
Cannot
and who
trust.
can actually break my performance as a business. Ganun
Ayan.
ako. I cut. Once pala. May once akong ganun.
So ayun, it's really like this is another lesson, guys, na parang if you think that it's not aligned with you anymore, 'di ba, Jam? Like feeling
Yeah.
mo masisira na yung ano mo, syempre, you have to let them go. Ayan,
Yeah.
there are clients for you. Ayan. So meron din dito, clients questioning my pricing and always asking for samples. Have
Ay,
you
naku,
tried it?
common yan. Trial muna tayo ng ganito. Di ba
Yes.
ganyan sila? Oo.
And then, lalo na pag you're from the Philippines, they tend to get like shocked when they see your rates na parang, bakit yung kahit iba $10 lang, parang, bakit $10 per hour to? I am nasa Pilipinas ka, di
Ang
ba?
dami kasing low baller.
Oo,
Ang
true.
daming low baller. Know your worth, guys. Know your worth.
Pero ako naman, as, honestly, dati, parang sinasabi ko, oh, late naman yan. Pero right now, I've changed my perspective kasi, siguro na-try ko din na parang I went from like $20 per hour tapos bumaba ako instead of scaling higher. That's because,
Yeah.
of course, I have bills to pay. So, I cannot let like, diba, the pride or my
Yeah.
ego get in the way. So, sometimes, naiintindihan ko naman yung mga tumatanggap na lang ng $3 or $4 kasi
For
syempre,
extra, ako ganon. Kung ay friend ko nag-approach, oh,
Mhm.
Jam, gusto ko ng tulong dito. Ito yung budget ko. Tapos sabi ko, okay, may mga babayaran akong gato. Sige, kunin natin to, extra. Okay lang
Okay.
yon.
Yes.
The thing with pricing is you have to match it with your impact, the impact that you can give to them, and your
Yes,
skills
value.
and
Yeah.
experience, the value that you can give. Ganon ang pricing. Hindi because may certificate ako ng gantong inattendan ko, ganto dapat yung presyo ko. No. It's all about the impact. Plus, of course, the things that you need to pay for, the needs para mag-function ang business mo.
Correct. Kasi we have bills to pay, eh. So,
Oh,
sometimes we have to make adjustments. Hindi naman
pero
lagi na yung pero
mga
I like
monthly
your
subscriptions.
yes, correct. Even your StreamYard. And I like your I just, di ba sabi ko, makikinig ako sa podcast mo. I really love what you uploaded today. Yung parang hindi lahat ng freelancers mayaman.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kasi parang yun agad yung mindset nila about like earning 6 figures. Yes, for earning 6 figures, pero we have bills to pay, subscriptions, yung pag-outsource namin and everything. So, ayan, sometimes, ayan, naaano natin.
And
So,
hindi siya right away nakukuha. It takes time.
yes, it takes time. So, ayan, clients questioning my pricing and always asking. Yeah, if you guys have like, clients like this is totally normal. Struggle din namin siya. And then constantly looking for clients. Sa freelancing kasi you have to keep on, building
Yeah,
relationships, looking for prospects because
yeah,
again, this is the online world. Pag nawala siya, wala kang habol, you just have to move on, 'di ba, Jam?
yeah.
Pero hindi ka na nag-ghost ng client, Jam. Di mo pa
Ay,
na-try.
dalawang beses na ako na gustong client, no? Dalawa
Same.
na. Oo, sa
Di ba? So,
agency
wala
pa
siyang
yan,
habol.
ha?
Ha? Di ba? Yung agency, ano yun?
Eh,
Parang secure?
oo. Siyempre, biglang, alam mo naman, di naman nawawala yung mga moments na bigla silang nawawala ng pera.
Correct,
Ganyan.
correct.
So, ayan.
Pero, ayan, that's sometimes really,
Then,
ayan. So, ayun, constantly looking for clients. Hindi kayo magsistick in one client lang. You always need to have a backup. And so, ayan, I still have struggles in reaching out. I cannot, minsan lang ako nagko-comment sa Facebook groups. A lot of my freelancer friends, they usually find their clients at Facebook groups. Pero ako, I rarely, reach out to them. Ewan ko lang, Facebook is not parang my platform. Parang ganun. So, we all do have our platform. Where do you get your clients,
ako
Jam?
kasi, girl, ako, honestly, referrals.
Okay.
Yung may
Wow.
relationship na ako, alam mo kung saan ka dapat mag-ingay, guys? Sa personal Facebook feed mo.
Which is
Doon
something
ka
I cannot do.
well, if it's all about career naman kasi, ako,
Oh.
maingay ako dyan. Kasi, ang dami mong friends na nagbe-business, girl. 'Di ba? Uy, kailangan ko ng ganito. You'll never know. Okay?
Correct.
Maingay ako sa social media ako maingay kasi sa
Really,
social
in your
media,
personal account?
in my personal account and my TikTok, I get business leads from there also eh.
Mm.
Nagkaka-inquiries. So, kailangan maingay ka. You have to really be visible and noisy.
Yes.
Guys, ang always motto ko na natutunan ko sa mentor ko na parang talo ng maingay ang magaling. Yun ang
Correct.
lagi sinasabi ko. Kung maingay ka, ikaw ang unang mapapansin all the time.
Yes.
Pero
And
maingay na may laman. Okay?
correct.
Kayo, hindi gigil ako sa inyo. Ingay-ingay nyo. Wala namang laman para kayo mga
Correct, correct, correct. Ayan, so, isa din, parang if you're not the first one in that industry, or if you're not, like, unique, you have to be the loudest. Parang gano'n, na parang sa business.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wala kang, if same ka lang, ang dami mong competitors, then you have to be the loudest. Parang gano'n. So,
Yeah.
mag-ingay kayo, guys, pero wag dyan sa bahay nyo. Baka yung kapitbahay nyo
Kapitbahay o
ma-stress.
yung mga multo mabulabog. Sa social media kayo na magka-client tayo, di ba?
Oh, di
Doon
ba?
tayo.
Correct. Ayan, so how to be an effective SMM. More on the skills lang talaga siya, even though, ayan, so research, the ability to research and be updated with the latest trends and updates. Kasi like, social media, honestly, nakaka-stress siya kasi laging nag-iiba-iba yung algorithm. So
At
every
saka
time,
updates. Ang
yes,
daming updates.
correct. Even TikTok, di ba? Actually, hindi pa ako nakakapag-learn talaga ng TikTok. Like, hindi ko pa na-fully yung TikTok. Pero ang dami na ng binago. Like, the one you mentioned earlier, like, yung sa pagpo-folder. Hindi ko pa siya na-try.
Oo. Instagram girl. From 4
Correct.
by 5. 9
Oo,
by
yung
16 na.
correct. Parang, di ba, like, you're constantly changing. Siguro
Oo.
matatanong nyo, even the sizes of the videos or pictures, siguro matatanong nyo, anong kinalaman namin sa sizes ng pictures or yung pag-a-upload? Same lang naman yung strategy, di ba? So, sometimes kasi, this is one thing, for example, sa Reels, naka-cut off siya, di ba? Like, you have to
Yeah.
optimize. I'm more on Instagram kasi. So, naka-cut off siya. So, tendency, ang ginagawa talaga, or one of the techniques that we use on IG is to create a cover photo for your Reels na sakto siyang nakukuha. Kasi di ba sa Reels, parang napuputol siya. Like,
Pag OC ka, oo. Pag OC
uh,
ka, ganyan. Totoo.
oo. So, parang it's very
Ayan.
distracting to,
There's an impact then to that,
oo.
actually.
So, that's like another marketing strategy naman. Pero, then again, iba-iba yung marketing strategy natin per industry, per niche, and according to your research. Kaya nga, research is very essential, lalo na yun yung magiging basis niyo sa planning. Ayan. So,
Yeah.
another one is to create and implement strategy. Sometimes kasi, the strategy that we use, for example, may nagawa na tayong strategy for that specific month, and then, in the mid-month, parang napansin nyo na parang there's something wrong with the strategy that you created. So, you're able to parang, how do I say this? Kasi may mga ginagawa tayong strategy pero hindi siya nai-implement ng maayos. Diba?
Yes, yes.
Oo. So,
And
sayang yung
social media is trial and error eh. Trial and error
yes,
talaga siya.
yes.
Ganun talaga.
And the thing with social media, kahit trial and error siya, is libre siya. Oras mo lang yung parang, di ba, it takes time, but
Yeah.
libre siya. Unlike paid ads na parang, it's trial and error din, pero you have to keep on spending. Di
Yeah.
ba? Ayan, so it's so mahal. Ayan, to be an effective SMM, you need to learn how to read analytics. So, analytics is not something that kailangan nyo ng app that or like magbayad ng subscription, ganon. You just take a look at the insights and analytics. Dun lang. And then adaptability, being able to adapt to different industries, platforms, and strategies. So, yung industry, when I started kasi, paiba-iba yung industry ko. And that is maybe because of my ADHD. I tend to want to jump from one industry to another. And that's what makes me keep going. Kasi pag mag-focus ako sa isang industry,
You get
mabubulag.
bored.
Yes, true. And mawawalan ako ng gana. So, for me to keep going as a social media manager, I need to jump from one niche to another. And hindi naman sa sinasabi ko na ADHD din kayo but sometimes kasi, there are times wherein hindi, for example, on that specific business, you need to jump from, kunwari, Instagram to LinkedIn. Kasi, iba-iba kasi ng audience yung nasa Instagram. Iba-iba yung audience na nasa LinkedIn. Iba-iba yung nasa Pinterest and yung Facebook. So, it will depend on your research what platform works best for your business. Di ba, Jam? Kasi, for LinkedIn, di ba more on professional, ano sila, business
Oo,
people.
andun lahat ng mga HR and stuff. Parang Facebook, pero puro professionals. Ayan.
True. And Facebook is more like pangmasa. Like, on social media, when you talk about social media, ang unang iniisip nila is Facebook agad, 'di ba? So,
Kasi
sometimes,
demographic-wise, andyan lahat eh.
yes, yes. See? If you check the demographics, ang dami kasing ano nagko-conduct ng mga surveys, 'di ba? You can take advantage of the results. So, ayan, you have to be able to adapt. And then, of course, the customer service. Ito yung sinasabi kanina ni Jam na being able to form a relationship or build connections with your clients or your future clients. So, Jam, as he mentioned kanina, di ba, referrals yung mga ano mo, like yung,
Oo, kasi maliit ang mundo, guys. Maliit ang mundo. Ang mga entrepreneurs, okay, may circle yan. And if ka-refer ka at alam nilang kailangan mo, i-refer ka nila. I swear.
true. Ayan. So, it's very, important to know how to build relationships. And even though ako, I've been ghosted a lot, I've been scammed. Kasi hindi pa uso yung ano sa akin dati na parang mahihingi ng down payment eh. Um, third, oo,
Totoo.
totoo. Yeah, I've been scammed a lot. And then, also then yung mga clients na hindi ko na-retain, it's not like parang, okay, I don't like you anymore, bye. Parang hindi siya naman ganon. We ended the relationship, like, hindi
On a
relationship,
positive note.
we ended the contract, yeah, on a good terms. Kasi, soon, we don't know, di ba, mangangailangan sila sa atin or mangangailangan ako sa kanila, we really don't know. So, building a good relationship is really important. Ayan.
Yeah.
And of course, yung sabi ni Jam kanina na parang
Yan.
sa
Heaven yan.
ah,
Heaven. Oh, guys, screenshot.
okay, so tools and software that we use on social media as a social media manager. Pero this is not what I use ha, lahat, hindi naman lahat. Depende siya sa client ko. And this is I'm just sharing it with you guys kasi sometimes you tend to get lost na parang research saan, 'di ba?
Bakla.
So we have here on the research we do wait lang ha. I'm gonna cough lang. I'm gonna mute.
Go lang. Guys, screenshot that. Screenshot nyo to. Very helpful. Para tong treasure chest, mga besh. I-screenshot niya. Ito yung screenshot nyo naman, maayos naman yung mga mukha namin. Nakakaloka kayo.
Oo nga,
At
please.
diba, pagalawin nyo naman yung baso. Come on, pagalawin ang baso. Kung okay pa kayo. O yan, go.
Ayan. Okay, so the first one is, di ba, yung RPDCSM pa din because it's the framework talaga na is really signatured for my process. So the research part here is, of course, our best friend Google. And then we have Agora Pulse. I really, really love the, even though they are like a service provider, pero ang daming articles na sobrang yung daming mapupulot dun. And there are a lot, actually. Hindi ko lang siya malista lahat, pero maybe one day I'm gonna get or like siguro share it with you guys soon. And sa Facebook groups, alam niyo guys, Facebook group is a gem. Hindi ako nagko-comment sa Facebook groups. But the reason why I'm able to get clients is not through Facebook ha, but because na-utilize ko yung groups kasi as you know, 'di ba yung Facebook groups, diyan nagtatanong yung mga tao, 'di ba? Like for example,
Yes.
social media paano mag-start mag-social media manager or paano ba makakuha ng client or paano ba ma-optimize yung profile. So, me as a coach trying to help social media managers, naiisip ko, ito yung mga problema nila ngayon. So, ito yung ituturo ko or ito yung i-address ko. Another one is, kunwari, your target audience is real estate agents. So, pag pumasok kayo sa mga real estate agents group, makikita nyo dun, mababasa nyo dun kung ano yung struggles nila, ano yung usually tinatanong nila. So, you get to address those needs. And another one, just a tip, if you plan to find clients on Facebook groups, guys, please do not join social media managers group. magjo-join kayo doon for the purpose of learning, but not for the purpose of looking for clients. Kasi ang nasa SMM groups ay mga katulad nyo din na naghahanap ng clients.
Oo,
Right?
doon ka
So,
sa mga business, sa mga
yes, sa target
businesses.
audience nyo. So, ang kagandahan lang kasi pag may niche kayo or target audience is because alam mo kung saan sila hanapin. 'Di ba? So, ang daming nag-reach out sa akin, Ate Katch, where do I find clients? So, my answer to them will always be, sino ba yung clients mo? Kasi I cannot teach you where kung hindi ko alam kung sino yung hinahanap mo. So, you have to be specific. For example, real estate agents or Amazon sellers. May mga groups kasi na, di ba, yung sabi ni Jam na may community sila, yung mga business owners.
That's why I
So,
love Facebook. I love
yeah.
Facebook.
So, kung alam mo kung ano yung kailangan nila, yung needs nila, then you can tailor your services to them para pasok siya sa banga. Alam naman mag-o-offer ka ng, kunwari, real estate agents needs, let's say, paid ads, but you're offering social media management organic. So, syempre, according to your market research, they need paid ads. They prefer paid ads. So, that's something that you can work on, di ba? So, ayan, take advantage of Facebook groups. Kasi real time yan, tao yan, sila talaga nagko-comment yan, nagtatanong.
Organic approach yan, di mo yung binayaran. Andun
Correct.
ka mismo sa nest nila.
Oo. Ayan. So, same with Instagram. Lalo na yung SEO ni Instagram na yun. Sobrang galing. If you'd like, even though you're not using the hashtag itself, mag-a-appear siya pag maganda yung keyword na gamit mo. So, kaya nga sabi ko na parang you have to like improve how you write your Instagram captions kasi sobrang
SEO
ganda ng
based na hindi na siya masyadong
hashtag.
hashtags.
Yes. Ayan. So, just a tip here. Ayan, di ko to gusto i-share, pero share ko na lang. If you're writing a caption for your Instagram account, if you have a long caption na, just use 5 hashtags or less. Kasi, ang tendency nun, si IG, nadidetect na kasi niya yung caption. So, pag yung, kunwari, topic mo is about, let's say, Instagram ads, madidetect na ni IG na Instagram ads yun. So, it's gonna be redundant if you mention it in the hashtag. Ayan. So, if you have lesser caption or copy, it's short, then, ayan, pwede kayo mag-20 hashtags. Ganun.
Okay. I-balance you guys. Ayan.
Yes, ayan. Basta na-mention na sa hashtag, huwag nyo na siyang i-ano sa caption. Parang ganun. Kasi it's all in one. Di ba dati, hashtag strategy, madugo talaga yung hashtag strategy
Ayoko,
dati.
yung pinaka-ayoko talaga, research ng hashtag, tapos
Ah,
paglalaroan mo, ayoko na. Buti
nagtitake
nga
ng
ngayon,
time
Instagram
yun.
SEO na hindi ko nagagamit sa sarili kong Instagram. Kasi pag ginagamit mo sa client, parang napapagod ka ng gamitin sa sarili mo.
Correct. Yan yung sinasabi ko dati sa mga mentees ko na parang sobrang atat magka-client. Sinasabi ko na parang, huwag kayong maano sa client nyo. Focus on your brand kasi pag nagka-client na kayo, yung IG nyo mababaho na yan. Promise, hindi nyo na yan mapapansin.
Yeah.
Ayan, so, ayan, and then vlogs, of course, yung sinabi ko, yung naabutan namin ni Jam, which is very helpful naman, yung mga vlogs, it really helps. And then YouTube, ayan, YouTube gives a lot of free tutorials and knowledge. So, take advantage of them. And then the next part is planning. So, pwede siya through Asana, Trello. Ito yung mga na-try ko lang gamitin na. But I use MS Excel, the Google Sheets. Ayan, sobrang helpful siya for me. Siguro matanda na ako. Ewan ko, I just find it
Hindi ko
more...
ma-appreciate yung mga ganyan, yung mga project management tools. I'm more of really Excel also.
okay, ayan.
I want
Are
one
we old?
spreadsheet and then nandun lahat ng tabs. Gusto ko
Are we
ganon.
old, Jam?
I think, because I'm 31. I mean,
I'm
I
26
get
naman.
how
Pero,
important automation is and project planning, but para sa akin, mas secured ako doing it the manual way.
yeah, me too. Parang, ewan ko, I just feel comfortable with, Excel. And then,
Taking notes, gusto ko notebook, ayokong iPad, ganoon ako.
ay, hindi naman. Sa iPad ako. In
Ako
case,
hindi, notebook. I like writing. Tignan mo, hindi ako naka-Google Calendar. Naka-manual calendar ako.
ay,
Ayan.
grabe yun. Hindi naman ako ganun ka-manual.
Ako ganun ako. Kasi mas secured ako eh.
So, what if mawala yung notebook mo?
What if mawawala yung data ko sa internet? Yun yung ano ko. Notebook
Okay.
nandyan lang,
But
babalikan
with
ko
the
siya.
Google Calendar, may reminder ka eh.
Eh, eto kasi nasa harapan ko lagi eh. Nasa desk ko.
Okay.
Ayan. Ganyan siya. Kasi tinatamad ako magsulat, tapos ilalagay ko na naman sa Google Calendar. Hindi ko na ma-keep up, di ba? So,
Okay.
ganun ako.
Alright. Sige. Sige, go tayo sa manual. Pero,
Pero
um,
whatever works for you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever works for you then, guys, ha? You don't have to follow us. This is just us being old.
Oo.
Char. This is just us.
Millennials.
Yan yung nag-work sa amin eh. So, punta kayo kung ano yung comfortable kayo.
Oo,
Ayan.
saan kayo comfortable?
So, with design, syempre, this is where the creative comes in. It could be through Photoshop. Wow, sinali ko Photoshop. Kala naman marunong. Pero I've tried doing Photoshop before and it really
Hirap talaga
takes
niyan.
time. Yes. And then Canva, our best friend. And then Trello, InShot, CapCut, Snapseed, and VN Video Editor. So, these are free. Yung, Snapseed, sobrang ganda mag-edit ng Snapseed. May
Ako
mga,
forever, ilang years ko na ginagamit si Snapseed.
yeah.
Google
Sobrang,
yan eh.
ay, really?
Oo, Google si Snapseed. Oo.
Parang, amin ko lang nalaman. Yun yung ginagamit ko. Actually, para siyang Photoshop na nasa,
Hindi
sa
na ako
laptop.
nagla-Lightroom eh. Dati nagla-Lightroom ako. Hindi, Snapseed tayong dali.
Ang dali. Tsaka, hindi siya masyadong laggy like other, editing apps. Ayan. So, here in design, I included the video editing apps kasi may reels na tayo eh sa Instagram. So, ayan. In case you're doing TikTok, all on videos naman yung TikTok. So, ayan. Copywriting, here is where I come in. I use Grammarly kasi mahina ako sa grammar, really. Sometimes, yung parang sobrang yung panahon na hype ka sa paggagawa ng caption. To the point na may nami-miss ka na words. Diba? And then, so Grammarly helps me with that. And I'm using the free one because the
Ako
free
din,
one is
free lang.
already good enough. I think okay na yung Grammarly. Unless you're a content writer or an technical writer, kailangan mo nung pro. But for copywriting lang, it's okay to use the free one. So Killbot as well helps me a lot, especially if yun nga yung sabi ko sa'yo kanina, Jam, na whenever I'm feeling ko rude yung pagkasulat ko, I try to paraphrase it through Killbot. And I think Killbot is very cheap. Parang $4 lang ata per month. Or ewan ko, basta cheap lang siya. And then Copy AI, they do have like a free version. Nagbibigay sila ng credits every month. So that is something that you can utilize. But then again, guys, please do not rely on them. Diba? Kasi sometimes kasi they are all AI sila eh. So,
Feeling ko they make mistakes din eh. Ako, I don't trust AIs.
So, parang siguro sila is to come up with an idea or wordings lang siguro. But the end goal is, of course, kailangan i-edit mo talaga sila. And then, same with Jarvis. And then, sinali ko siya sa copywriting part, yung sa paghahanap na ng hashtag and the keywords because, SEO na ngayon sa Instagram. And IG, you have to include hashtags eh. So, keywordtool.io is something that you can use since, they have hashtags and keywords. So, all in one na siya. And then, of course, for scheduling, we have Meta Business Suite. I think that's really free. It can schedule carousels and stories din daw.
That's mine. Ako, yun ako.
That's use. I don't use Meta. Parang hindi hiyang sa akin.
Ako, that's, may ako din, parang may sabi sa akin, if you use third party for scheduling, parang may effect daw sa engagement. So, naniwala ako sa part na yun. Kaya, nag-play safe ako.
Don't worry.
Hindi siya true. Pero, you know what I use sometimes for LinkedIn? Pag tinatamad na ako, Canva scheduler.
Oo. May scheduling din si Canva.
Oo, Canva. Oo.
Pero Canva is really changing the game, no? Nagsischedule na din siya.
Iba si Canva.
Ayan. So, here we have Planoly. It's also cheap. Later, it's kind of medyo mahal, but I really, really love Later and Metricool. Si Metricool naman, a bit cheap din. And what I love about Metricool is that, nagsasuggest siya ng time, even though it's a free plan. Diba? And then 30 posts per month siya, yung libre. Unlike later na parang konti na lang yung ano na. I'm actually using not all freelancers are rich. Na we are utilizing free resources talaga.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Buffer and Meet Edgar. Hootsuite is the first scheduling tool that I learned. And pag nalaman nyo na yung Planoly or kahit isang scheduling tool, when you switch to another scheduling tool, hindi ka na masyadong malolost, di ba, Jam? May clients kasi na they prefer a specific scheduling tool eh.
Ako may client ako na sabi niya talaga, you cannot use any scheduling tool but Meta Business. Ganun siya.
Oh, really? Okay,
Ganun
ayan. So,
talaga.
nag-aano siya, nagdi-demand, like, di ba? And sometimes
Mm.
kasi, we don't have the, na parang, it's okay, parang it's part of our, naman, as a social media manager, to be well-equipped and to be well-knowledged about the different scheduling tools. Kasi,
Mm.
syempre, that's our job. Pero, ayan, usually, si client ko, hindi sila masyadong
Yung isa
na,
lang
parang,
naman siya. Isa
okay.
lang talaga siya
But for
doon.
your personal account, what do you use?
Meta. May SMM uses Meta. Kasi ako
Ayun.
naman sa TikTok Ako lang nag-ano. Pero lahat ng repurposing, lahat ng scheduling, yung SMM ko, ginagamit niya is Meta.
Meta. Okay. So you guys, what do you guys use?
Comment below.
Yan.
Comment below.
Comment
Ayan.
below.
Diba? Sa monitor, what do you mean monitoring engagement? Excel gamit mo sa monitoring.
Yeah, I do have like this parang Excel sheet wherein parang lalagay ko lang yung analytics, but it's not every day that I do that kasi nakakapagod if every day eh. What I do is just parang weekly ko siya ginagawa, or every time I have a post na parang nagbo-boom siya. So parang nagte-take note ako na during this time, this is the best time to post. And then kunwari, the analytics told me na parang videos are better than on IG ha. Videos are better than posts, or my
Oo.
carousels work better, parang ganun. So it really helps me revise my content. So na-mention ko dati dito sa part dito, how to be an effective SMM. For you to be effective, you need to know how to revise and implement strategy talaga. Kasi there are times na yung strategy mo hindi mag-work. So you have to do revision talaga. Ayan.
Yeah, agree.
Ayan. So, ayan. I think that's it. Yeah, the MS Excel, the monitoring and engagement. For the engagement part naman, it's a whole kind of new strategy. Actually, yung pagre-research, may strategy din dyan. Planning, there's a strategy for that. Diba, Jam, like, every step has a strategy or like a process.
Yeah.
So,
Ako talaga ma-analytics ako. I
nice.
always read analytics. And one more thing is to ask my audience also. Yung nagpapa-poll
Yeah.
ako.
Oo. That's the most effective the poll, kasi you get to know from your audience itself na talaga. Like Facebook groups, 'di ba? Nagtatanong din ako sa Facebook groups, and that's where I'm able to figure out ano yung problema nila ngayon. Ano
Because
yung
we have to provide their needs
true.
eh.
So pag
Needs.
hindi natin alam yung needs nila, we don't know, we cannot provide, 'di ba? Ayan. So, that's one thing din na you keep on asking questions. Maganda yung nag-a-ask ka ng questions. Lalo na yung hindi pa na-mention or napaggagawa ng content. Kasi, you never know, hindi lang pala ikaw yung nagtatanong nun, di ba? Nakatulong ka pa sa iba.
Yeah.
So, it's really good to ask questions. That way, we know, content creators will know na, okay, you need help with this specific thing. Kasi even though we've been, like, kagaya nyo dati na nag-start lang din sa zero, nakalimutan na kasi namin yung mga struggles din namin dati. So, you just have to remind us na, okay, ito pala yung part. Ay, oo nga, nag-struggle pa din pala ako sa part na to, 'di ba? So,
Yeah.
that's the good thing about asking questions. Ayan, so tips to future SMMs, accept your flaws and incompleteness. We'll start from zero. Ayan, bakit well? Sorry. Ayan, we all start from zero. Like sabi ni Jam kanina, we all started from somewhere. So, ang daming tao na start from zero. Some people started with referrals already. Some started with a budget for a course. Some people started from just free resources. So, kailangan i-accept mo siya. That's the first thing talaga. Accept yung mga pagkukulang mo. And then, number 2 is believe in yourself. Kung kaya ng iba, why can't you? Diba? So, if yung iba na-feel mo na parang, ay, bakit ang nag-succeed sila tapos ako, ang tagal ko na. We all have our own phase. So, if magtitiwala ka sa sarili mo, you can really achieve your dreams. And of course, who will believe in you if you do not believe in yourself? 'Di ba? Kung sa
Yep.
interview pa lang, discovery call pa lang, every time may itatanong si client, ikaw, should I do this? Parang ikaw na yung parang, for example, may tanong si client tapos yung sagot mo is something unsure. Something na hindi ka sure sa sagot mo.
Naku, te, hindi talaga magpo-proceed yun.
Correct. Do you think the client will trust you? 'Di ba? Magpapalabas siya ng pera at oras sa'yo. Tapos, ikaw mismo na gagawa ng results na yon, unsure ka. It's just like going to a doctor na parang, Doc, kaya mo ba apaslim face yung ipaslim yung face ko? And then the doctor would say, hindi ko na try, sige, itatry ko. Parang ganun, 'di ba? So if you are the patient, parang, oh my God, hindi ako magta-trust nito, 'di ba? So, believe in yourself. And always remember, if you have the internet, you can reach anything. Hindi naman like in the whole world, ha? Pero what I'm trying to say is, in the industry we're in the freelancing industry. Kasi, like us before Jam, ang sobrang mahal ng internet namin dati. Walang masyadong phones. Ang mahal ng Android phones dati, honestly. And then, walang short-form videos. We have to watch YouTube videos. And kailangan pa siya ipa-buffer. Like, have you tried that one? Na kailangan
Oo,
mo pa...
te. Totoo. Ano yung mga panahon natin, mga age natin, te, ano na?
Yes, old age. Ayan. So, nakakahiya siya i-share. Oh my gosh. Ayan. So,
Okay
ayan.
lang yun. Okay
Okay
lang yun.
lang
At least we know the manual way.
Oh, yeah. Ayan. So, invest in yourself. There are coaches out there who deserves your trust, and then sometimes naman sometimes yung prices ng mga courses is more than what you will learn, 'di ba? Don't be like me before na parang I don't trust coaches. I think they're scamming people, because actually coaches will really parang magbo-boost ng ng career mo. For example, supposed to be 8 years, ito na yung like me, 8 years andito pa ako. Pero yung mga nag-course dati, when they started, parang level na kami, di ba? Which is something na parang sometimes ako na parang, sana pala nag-course ako. Sobrang taas ko na sana.
Diba? Ibang mentoring talaga. Iba ang mentoring.
Ayan.
Oo.
So, ayan, invest in yourself kasi learning is something that people cannot take away from you. And then, little progress is still, talking about investing yourself pala, I get this question a lot din, Jam, about okay lang ba through phone mag-freelance. So, as for me kasi, we are aiming, this is a career. So, please do not expect that you can earn money from just using your phone. Siguro yung iba na kaya nila. True. Siguro na kaya ng iba, pero it's very rare for that to happen. So, always remember, parang ikaw lang din yan, nag-hire ka ng photographer for your wedding day, and then they show up with a phone. Do you think that's okay? Diba? Siyempre, this is a big day, tapos yung gagamitin nyo lang for the shoot is phone. So, tapos ka nang binayad mo. Right?
You need to be able to serve your clients better to survive. So, invest on tools that will help you.
Yes, true. So, investment kasi yan, hindi yan gastos or luho. Okay? Ayan. So, little progress is still progress. Don't forget that one. Constantly remind yourself that this is just a phase. Whatever you're feeling right now, takot ka, walang portfolio, takot sa discovery calls, walang client. If you keep on going, you will grow. And yung mga pinagdadaanan nyo ngayon na setbacks, this is just a phase. And then, of course, trust the process, take one step at a time. If you watched, I think it's really trending right now. Have you watched Taylor Swift's parang
graduation
yeah,
New York?
Parang na-share niya doon na parang life is like heavy, but you do not have to carry all at once, 'di ba? So, yun lang din siya with freelancing. Just take baby steps at a time. Trust the process and you will get there. And then this is one thing that is really common with aspiring freelancers. Nangyari din to sa akin before when I started, since gusto ko ng free resources. I followed a lot of people in the marketing industry, and ang tendency, iba-iba yung strategies and teaching.
Naguguluhan ka.
Na-overwhelm ako. I don't know which one to follow, to the point na parang, okay, ayoko na lang. And it's delaying my success, di ba? So, follow only 3 to 5 people in the industry and stick with them. Sila na. If you choose them, sila na. Huwag na kayong tumingin pa sa iba para hindi kayo ma-distract.
Mm-mm.
And then, of course, always utilize free resources. Like me, Jam, we all utilize free resources.
Oo,
Ayan.
team.
So,
Ang pera ko napupunta sa food, hindi sa resources. Charot! Charot!
food is
Hindi, ano
life.
lang. Pag kailangan lang talaga, doon ako nag-invest.
Development.
Like,
Yes.
ads, I invested on FB ads training. Magaling
Mhm.
si Axel. Nung you know Axel Adamos? The one who does
No.
FB ads as well. Nag-enroll ako sa Corsa before. And also, si John Cornwell, which is super good with FB ads,
Mhm.
he's gonna teach it for free on
Ah,
Friday. If you
yeah,
wanna
yeah.
join, yeah, he's gonna teach it for free. Very generous then. They're all nice.
Si
Kasi
ano,
ngayon, ang gusto ko matututunan, ads and SEO. Yun talaga. Yun ang gusto ko
SEO is
matutunan now.
such a huge thing. In terms of Facebook ads, I learned from Coach Junji. If you know Coach Junji,
Ay, hindi.
he's
Not yet.
he's also like one of the ano din in the industries. Pero yun nga, always utilize free resources because may mapupulot talaga kayo sa free resources. Ayan. So, wag kayong
Yeah.
masayangan. Just because it's free doesn't mean it's worthless, di ba?
Yeah, a lot of like free stuff, if you combine, it's one whole manual already.
Correct.
Yeah.
But the
If,
thing lang is with utilizing free resources and you don't have the proper, yung entry ka pa lang, sobrang ma-overwhelm ka sa dami.
yeah, that's why, kaya nga nag-offer ng mentoring yung mga iba eh. Kasi
Yes.
yun, tailored fit, one-on-one, ganun siya.
Ayan. So, yeah, I think that's the end of the slide. Ayan, Q&A na, like you have
Ayan,
mentioned.
no? Q&A tayo. Sige,
So,
may mga questions na dito eh. Sagutin natin. Or if you have more questions, ganito guys, okay? I'm gonna create a thread
mhm.
on the guides tab of our community. First step is to follow our pages and our links, okay? Second step is to join Barangay VA. It's linked in the comment section. I mean, in the description box. Nandoon din po yung mga links ni Catch. Okay?
Yeah,
Because
follow
this
me.
recording, this specific recording, I will add it sa guides na tab. So if you join the FB group, you'll see there's a tabs guides. Click guides and then you'll see a lot of guides there. Makita mo dun yung mga recordings of live. Doon, drop your questions there. Once I post it there, drop your questions there. Si Catch naman ay part of our Barangay VA, kabarangay natin yan.
Yeah.
Then, she can answer from there. Clear ba? Comment clear if clear. Please comment clear if clear yung instructions ko. So, hintayin nyo. Right after this, I'm gonna add it to the guides tab. And then, doon kayo mag-ask ng comments. Comment clear if
Question.
clear. Ask
Mhm.
kayo ng questions. And then, pag may time si Catch, she can answer and I can answer as well. Okay? So please don't forget to follow my page, Boy Virtual Assistant, and her links in the description box. Catch, do you have anything to plug? Please plug. Yeah, baka may
Um,
mga courses ka and
yeah, is
so
it okay if I share?
yeah, of course, of course.
Um,
Oo.
Sige, first is my my IG. I'm Catch Me Digital at everything. Catch Me Digital on IG, TikTok, and on Facebook. So if you have like a spare time to follow me, please check me out. Catch Me Digital with a K, ha? Wag yung C. And then the course I'm actually offering is now open for enrollment. So enrollment will close on May 29, 2022. So this week is we have like a social media bundle if you enroll this week. So you can check out more of it through the link in my bio sa IG ko and TikTok. So I think most of you here know me. Sa mga nakakakilala lang sa akin they followed me on TikTok then. So you can follow me
Yeah,
there. I think that's
of
it.
course. Do you have a community?
Yeah, I do
FB group?
have. Okay, it's called Aspiring Filipino Freelancers Hub. So dead siya. It's not as masigla as Jams, but
Buhayin natin guys, sasali din ako diyan. Oh.
ayan, it's not as as energetic as Jams, but I've been like giving free resources out there as well. So nag-iingay lang sila pag may free resources ako ina-upload. So ayan, I think it's okay naman kasi nafi-feel ko na it's really something na nakakatulong kasi nagko-comment naman sila na ayan, it's helpful.
Ako
So
I tell them to join kasi it's a collaborative learning naman kasi talaga eh. Kaya I don't see you guys as competition. As in
yes,
we all have one advocacy eh. So I
correct.
believe in collaboration para lang we
True.
can all give the best resources that we can give to our audience. Yun ako.
Yeah. And I
Kaya
see a lot of coaches dati. Parang kaya nga na-intimidate ako. Na-shock ako when you reached out to me, Jam. Because sometimes kasi people will respect you based on your number of followers. Honestly, that's a thing on social media. And sometimes they trust you more. That's the reason why a lot of business owners want to reach 10K followers because they think that if they reach 10K, they will get conversions, which is super ano siya, 'di ba? Like you said kanina na what they want, followers or conversions, 'di ba? So it's just the same na parang ganun. And then
yeah,
ayan, when you reached out to me, sobrang na-touch ako na parang, oh my God, do I deserve this one? Nakakahiya. And every time Jam, like, visits my TikTok live, parang nagpe-pray ako, sana mawala na siya. Sana umalis.
grabe siya pinapalayas ako in her mind.
Kasi nasistress ako pag andyan ka. Like, even other big creators, when they're in the live, parang, oh my God, please go out. Nahihiya ako. So, ayan. Again, yeah, I would like to also thank this opportunity. I think we're ending naman. I think I would also like to, yeah, thank you so much, Jam, and for giving me the chance to share my knowledge
Of
and to gain
course.
visibility as well. It's really great to connect with you. Sobrang bait mo. Like, even though I haven't met you yet, even though you're demanding konti, but I know you're not. Yeah, but I love your energy. Hopefully, makuha ko din yung energy mo. Mahawa
Makuha
ako.
mo
And
yan.
I do have a lot of things to learn from you. Ayan. So, ayan. Ano lang tayo? Collab. Yeah. Like you said. Ayan.
Thank you also for your time. Ako hindi ako naniniwala sa numbers kasi a lot of like successful people doesn't have the best follower count. So
Yes.
it's all about intentions, personality, and ang tinitingnan ko lang naman kung sino gina-guess ko is yung talaga nakikita kong gusto nag-share. So yun ang mga nakita ko sa inyo lahat. I don't really look at followers because we all came from there. Followers are just numbers. But the
True.
intentions are always stronger than follower counts. Ayan.
True. Oh,
So
ayan. Oh,
marami,
di ba?
diba?
Pag ano
Quotable
yan,
quote.
ha?
Quotable quote, diba? Kasi sa totoo
Oo.
lang, madaming malalaking followers, pero wala naman silang intention magturo. So,
True.
diba, wala siya sa followers. I look at people as human beings, not through
Yes.
their followers. Ganun siya. So, Catch, maraming
Yeah.
salamat. Guys,
Thank
again,
you.
follow
Thank you.
her. Nasa description box lahat ng links, guys. Check it out. On Friday, what is it today? Today is Thursday. On Saturday, 7 p.m. If you guys are part of Barangay VA, you'll see there the event and you'll see there's event page is yung link to the Zoom. Okay? For the learning session, free learning session about FB Ads Basics with John Cornwell. You guys cannot miss that on Monday. Guys, alam mo, full pack na ako ng mga learning sessions until June. Kasi next week,
Wow.
ang magto-talk naman ay si Axel Adamos for FB. Okay? How to crush FB. The week after, ang magto-talk naman ay si Ida. Wala pang date. Si Ida, all about TikTok naman. How to scale your business through TikTok. And of course, on the following week, ang magto-talk naman is, of course, Koey Social, Andrea. She's gonna talk about how she was able to grow her agency now. Ayan. So, from SMM to an agency. So, guys, if you want all these learning sessions, and you want to meet like content creators like Catch and all the invited ones, please follow us. Follow me here sa page. Join the Barangay VA community, and I'm sure everyone will learn from each other. Wala tayong
True.
sasayang oras. Ayan.
Correct.
Catch, once again,
Ayan.
thank you so much. Everyone, thank you so much. Hope you guys learned from this session. Again,
Yes,
yung
I hope
mga
you learned something.
Q&A, mga beshi, doon yan sa guides tab. Right after this, once I end this, ilalagay ko agad siya. Ask all the questions there. Pag may time, not right away, pag may time lang si Catch, she can answer them. And if there are things that I can answer, I can also answer there. Okay, maraming salamat po. Ayan, and I'll see you guys again on Friday, on Saturday. Yeah. Bye po. Thank you.
Ayan. Bye! Thank you guys. God bless. Good night.
Thank you, Catch. Thank you po.
Yeah,